Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're here with Kuma, and here we are back with The Walking Dead. Now give me just one moment to try to get that chat on screen, because I'm gonna need that on screen in case, well, we're gonna edit out this video anyway, but I need your chats on the screen. So let me really quickly refresh this. Sorry for the delay. We had a little technical issue on this side of YouTube and a little technical issue on the side of OBS. That wasn't syncing the game audio and the webcam audio and the microphone audio and all that audio, and if it didn't sync, well, it would look like absolute crap. So if we have any sound issues, guys, just like last time, let me know ASAP, because the sooner you let me know, the quicker we can resolve it and get back to it. Fingers crossed it's all working now. Fingers crossed that my lips are in sync with the video feed. Fingers crossed. If they're not, let me know straight away, please, because I can't actually hear what's coming out on the output. I can hear what's coming out of the controller, which is only out of the PlayStation, so I can't actually hear myself. Yeah, so any technical issues, let me know straight away. Ooh, okay. Here we go. The Walking Dead, Season 2. This is gonna be one of those things. Skybound. This just sets the tone. That just sets the tone. Chapter 5, no going back. My predictions for what's gonna happen. Well, last time we shot off the gun to kill the zombie. And then the Russians started shooting. At the very least, I believe a few of our team members are going to be dead, because clearly they're getting shot with AKs. I think the guy with the tattoos was pointing his gun at Luke. So Luke definitely got shot with a few AK rounds. He might be dead. Kenny's probably injured. There's gonna be a few people dead. Like, let's just put it that way. My mic's muted. Please don't troll me. Kuma, I saved specifically for the finale. Kraskovatsk 2004. Kuma, I was wondering, are you interested in playing Zanki Zero? Only gonna ask when it comes to it. I don't know. Maybe. It's not Kadaka, it's not another game. Mic muted? My mic isn't muted. Guys, don't troll. Don't troll about technical issues. They're a serious thing. Refresh your browsers. No going back. Well, there's no going back from this one. Once you get shot with a 7.62, you're gone. Those things aren't made to, like, injure. They're made to maim and kill. We got a little bit of trolling going on in the chat. A little bit of trolling. It seems to be the thing in this community. Troll the crap out of Kuma. Seems to be the running gag. Refresh your browser. The microphone's working fine. Refresh your browser. Why is it that some people can hear me? Refresh. Refresh browser.
Previously on The Walking Dead.
Killing one in order to save many is part of survival. I only need a minute. Should have put you out of your misery right then. When I look at Kenny now, he seems broken. Broken people get reckless.
Here. Thanks. If things start heading south, don't let
Oh fuck, that's the shotgun.
Drop it! Drop it! Don't fuck up! Don't move! I said don't move!
Everybody be cool.
And they start shooting. Did I forget how to read Serbian? Probably. This game adapts to the choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play. I love how it says adapts instead of the story, you know, plays out how you choose. Alright, let's see the aftermath. I hope Clem's not shot. Oh, fuck me. Well, we just started World War III. He had an AK. What's he doing with a shotgun?
Fuck you! You started this shit! Они застрелили меня!
Oh, wow. Pick up the what?
Hey! What are you doing?
Get me my baby.
Clem! Get behind cover! Holy shit! I didn't even see him out there! Good work, Clem. Shit. Okay, we gotta do something, y'all. Get down here. Can't just sit here and let this guy take pot shots at us until he runs out of ammo. Gotta do something.
So quit talking about it and do it!
Yeah, all right. This don't have to get any worse than it already is. You can just go. English, motherfucker! I kill every one of you!
Yep, in true Slav fashion.
If I could just get over to that side of the wall, I could maybe get an angle on this guy. Cover me, all right? Just shoot over towards the woods. Hey, it'll give him something to think about.
Yeah, okay.
Good. I just need the distraction. Okay? All right, I'll lock up. Go!
Damn it, Clem. Don't shoot sideways. You ain't gangster.
Luke, no!
We got one.
Luke, are you okay?
He got me in the leg, but I think it went straight through. Shit.
You're lucky you have your leg with an AK wound.
I'm gonna be fine. I think I'm gonna be fine.
Good work, Kenny.
You get out here, or I put a bullet in this kid's hand. Shut up! Отпусти меня, прошу. Я должен быть с ней. I said shut up!
Leave him alone, Kenny! He's just a kid!
No! I'm ending this. Get out here, right fucking now! Ты замочил Наташу! Ты ублюдок! Он и так покойник! Ты ему только поможешь! Think I'm bluffing?
Oh, fuck.
Перестань, отпусти меня! Я должен посмотреть, если здесь все в порядке.
Stop squirming, damn it!
Clem?
Наташа! Наташа! No, please!
Попался! Сукин сын! Я оставлю меня!
Shoot the guy standing up, Clem! Is that who I think it is? Oh, bitch, I love you. Like, if it went through there, he would not even be able to lift his arms right now. His spine would be severed. But, like, close enough.
It's safe to come out.
Here, I got him.
Wait, did we shoot the other Russian? You know the rule. We didn't lose anybody? Well, that went better than expected.
Jesus Christ. That was intense.
How are you standing?
Man, I thought that was it.
Yeah, it was for these assholes.
Thanks for coming back.
I didn't know this man. I've never killed someone that didn't wrong me in some way, that didn't deserve it. Tried to pretend he was a walker. But it's different. I didn't think it would be. But it is.
You saved us.
Yeah, that's why I did it, but it felt wrong.
It's Hutchon in game form, only a little bit shorter and a lot less cuter. I think I like Jane a lot more than Kenny. She keeps it cool.
Come on.
Okay.
Why is it that all the female pro tags recently have short hair? It's just something I noticed. I know why they do it as a design choice, but I'm like, what's going on? This guy would not be standing with an AK wound. His foot would be on a fucking tree.
How did this happen?
She turned. Just like that.
Clem spotted it first. Did what she had to protect the child.
This isn't your fault, okay? She just lost too much blood. It ain't nobody's fault.
You saved the boy's life.
You know, we could have done better by her.
She was just too far gone.
She's with Alvin now.
Yeah, she is. Don't worry, Becca. We'll take care of your boy. You rest easy.
No, don't kill him. He knows where the supplies are.
You piece of shit!
Hey, hey!
Stop!
Guys,
Get off me!
come on!
It's over, man.
He's gonna get your gun.
Can you say that?
Turn around.
Yes, he is. Get out of the way!
Whoa! What are you doing?
I'm doing the same thing this asshole tried to do to us!
It doesn't have to go down like that.
Kenny, please! Kenny, his sister is dead. He's lost enough already. You don't have to do this.
No, I would have still shot him. I just would have said...
There is house, food. Please. Please, I can take you.
Bullshit!
No, no. It's true. We have place. Not far. Food.
See? He wants to help.
No, he
Oh, don't be
doesn't.
Stupid. He's just trying to save his skin. Why the hell would you help us, huh?
I now want to see more people dead.
Then close your eyes and I'll make it quick.
Kenny, back off.
If he's telling the truth, it could save all of us.
And if it's a trap, we'll all be dead.
He's lying. We can't trust him.
It's worth the risk to check this place out. Trust him, don't trust him. It doesn't matter. We should go anyway. We just need to be careful. It can't be far from here.
You stay out of this. You're the reason these fuckers came after us in the first place.
Don't try and pin this on me.
Lay off, Kenny. She just helped us.
Look, don't start, all right? I'm sure you're real excited to have your girlfriend back.
It doesn't matter why it happened. We have to move on.
Think about the baby, Kenny. If there's supplies, we need them. We ain't gonna last much longer without more food. We gotta take a chance. Unless someone's got a better plan.
We got something to tie this shitbird up?
Yeah, I got something.
Alright, can we get
Follow
this...
me, I take you.
No, take the...
Just give me a reason.
Yeah, man, he gets it.
They better take the guns from the other Russians. I saw a shotgun and 2 AKs and a bunch of pistols. Please tell me you went and got those. Everyone should at least be armed with an AK now. I see 1 AK. I see 2 AKs. And they didn't pick up the AKs lying on the floor. Worst group ever.
I know you're probably pissed about me leaving. When I heard the gunshots, I knew it was a mistake. If it helps, the thing I'd normally do is walk away for good. But I didn't. Despite what my instincts are telling me. Despite everything I've seen. Everything I've been through.
I'm not pissed. I'm glad you're back. I didn't want you to go in the first place.
Thanks. That's good. Because you're probably 90% of the reason I came back.
Probably
And
99.
it'd probably get pretty annoying if you hated me the whole time.
Wouldn't want it to be annoying.
No, that would suck. I'm gonna try to make this work. All I can do is promise you I won't abandon you again. Which, to be fair, I've never done before. Even though I probably should have. A few times now.
You don't gotta point the gun at him the whole time.
You forget what we just went through?
He ain't going anywhere, Kenny. No need to get your arm all sore.
I'm worried about Kenny. He's in a dark place. We gotta keep an eye on him. Everything he's been through. He's lost. It's changing him. You're the only one that he trusts. That he really trusts. That means you're the one that's gonna have to pull him back. He's counting on you. If we're really going to make this work, we're all counting on you.
I'll do my best.
I know.
Come on, slowpokes.
God, why do we always have random people that like to spam profanity? Guys, you know you can just spam people that spam that word, right? Yeah, I'll do it. There you go. And then I'll report him to YouTube, and then he can say bye-bye to his account. Let's see. Hate speech. That sounds appropriate. And he's gone. And he's gone. See? Just silence him and report him for hate speech. And he's gone. Done. We've cleansed YouTube of another fuckwit.
Wait up. Wait. We need to stop.
No, I'm fine. Hey, I just need a second.
To answer your question,
Sorry, I just
even if an AK is out of ammo, you
Alright,
grab
right
it.
there.
It is the most reliable weapon in the world. It does not
Hey,
jam.
What'd I say?
It does not break. You could
When
drive
I
a
tell
tank
you
over it.
something, You fucking listen, you understand?
Kenny, come on. There's no need for that.
He's getting what he deserves.
Kenny, never turn your back to an enemy. I don't care if he's tied up or dead.
I'm fucking talking to you. I say stop. You'd best stop. If you know what's good for you.
Kenny! He understands.
Just fucking stay put.
I'm gonna have a word with Kenny. He doesn't have to treat him that way. Kid's been through enough. You all right here?
Yeah. Go on and talk to him. I got Clem if I need anything.
Okay.
Here, just take the baby.
Okay.
No, it's not about profanity. He was screaming the N-word at people.
What
Which
is it with
isn't
you
cool.
guys?
What do you mean?
Every man I've known is always trying to let each other know how tough they are. Put them in their place.
Really?
Bunch of dominant alpha male horse shit. And it all ends the same way.
But don't look at me. I ain't that guy.
Oh, that ain't true. You get in your fair share of pissing matches too.
Do I?
Are you kidding me? Yes.
They're not all like that. There are good men too. My friend Lee. He was a good man.
Lee was
I
the
wish I
man.
had a chance to meet him.
Me too. I wish he was here now.
Guess it took a woman to talk some sense into him. Looks like Jane broke it up.
Keep pressure on it, okay? I'm gonna go fetch some bandages.
It's a fucking AK wound. You know the exit wound is the fucking size of
Hey,
a
Bonnie.
watermelon.
Yeah?
I'm sorry.
For what? I'll be right back.
Damn it.
Here.
See, this is why Russians always have vodka handy. It cleans the wound and also cleans your heart. It's also patriotic. It's also potatoes. Therefore, it is vegetable. It is everything.
How did we get here?
Try not to think about it.
Sitting in the snow, lean up against a tree, bullet in my leg. But alive. When so many of my friends are dead for no good reason, and I couldn't do anything to stop it.
That's life, man.
Everyone we set out with just gone. Nick, Pete, Alvin, and Becca
Carlos, Sarah, and for what? It don't make any sense.
They didn't die in vain.
I wish I could believe that. I could have done more, and that ain't up for debate. I know it in my bones, and I gotta live with it.
All right, this should work.
That's perfect.
What'd I miss?
Nothing much. You know, complaining, mostly. Trying to guess how far this place is.
I was just mentioning how cold it is lately.
Yeah, good thing he got that cool jacket, huh? I'm sure most of that'll come out with a little soap and water.
I'm fine.
Hey, Clem, go over and see if you can change the bandages on Kenny's wound. I offered, but I don't think he was comfortable with me doing it. But you know him better than I do. Maybe he'll let you do it. They really need changing.
Okay.
That girl. That's gonna sting, but only for a second. It's gonna clean it.
Oh, I know what it does. It's gonna suck.
It's gotta get done.
Welcome to the suck. FYI, mods, you can silence trolls, you can mute trolls. You have the authority to do it. You've got the discretion to do it. If you feel you need to do it, do it! Just do it!
I was thinking we'd go with Alvin Jr. What do you think? Rebecca mentioned she'd like to name him Alvin if it was a boy. I mean, Rebecca was so out of it she hadn't settled on a name. It seems fitting.
Yeah, that's pretty creative.
It ain't about being clever. It's about honoring a good man and giving the boy someone to look up to. Alvin Jr. it is. Do you like that? Well, I think AJ approves. What do you, got there? 'Cause I think I'm all right. I mentioned it earlier to Bonnie. I told her I'm fine.
I'm changing your bandage.
Sounds like I don't have much choice in the matter.
No, you don't.
You don't.
Clem, you bitch, I love you.
Stuff like this.
Shouldn't have to do a lot of things.
All right.
Atta go.
Let's get it over with. Hopefully it don't scare this little guy.
She's a
Or
good kid.
you.
She's a good kid. She's been through hell and back, but she's a fucking good kid. I tell you that now. Fionn, you don't have to warn people. Make an example. Put them on, like, just mute them. Mute them for the entire stream. We can decide later whether or not they can come back. Just mute them. Go for it. You've got the authority. You don't have to give them any more warnings. No, Clem's such a good kid. Like, she's been through so much shit. This is only season 2. And she's gone from being the scared little girl in her treehouse to literally telling the adults what they should be doing in a gunfight. She keeps it cool in very stressful situations. While everyone's losing their heads, losing their shit, she's calm and collected and rational. She doesn't panic, she doesn't flee. She goes for the baby. While everyone's panicking, thinking, oh, I might die, I might die, she thinks about the kid. Clem deserves so much credit. And this is without, you know, she's had Lee help her along the way. But it wasn't an upbringing that she had from birth. Nor should kids, you know, have to have that sort of upbringing. But zombie apocalypse happened, and she had to adapt. Lee guided her as best he could. He did his best. He wasn't fucking perfect. Fuck no, he wasn't perfect. Hell no. But no one can expect him to be. He wasn't a parent. He was a guardian, and he did it, and he did his job. He protected her. Guys, alright, seriously, no more timing out. I don't want to see any more timeouts. Next time, I want to see someone muted. Completely. I can always unmute them if I choose to. But no more arguing. The next notification I see your chat, I want it to be a global mute. Simple as that. But She lost Lee. Simple as that. She lost him. And from there, she grew up tenfold. Not only because she lost her guardian or she watched him die, but because she was the one that had to do it. That was the real significance of that moment. She had to literally step up and do what was hard because it had to be done. Most people can't do that. That is the biggest thing. In World War II and Vietnam, and you can read books by people that were in combat, the biggest killer in a war zone it's just the same person? Oh, that's easy. Then we just report that same person. I do a report. What's this? Report the other Omni. I just reported. The thing that most people don't realize about having multiple accounts on Google is that accounts are tracked by IP. And so basically what they can do is ban your IP. And so every single Google account you make after a certain point is going to be automatically banned. So, like, just keep doing it. I'll just email the YouTube representative for Oceania and get your IP banned. And then you're absolutely locked out of YouTube content. The biggest killer in combat, like World War II, Vietnam, World War I, wasn't actually the war itself. It was people's unwillingness to kill others. A big chunk of the death toll in World War II was because a lot of the soldiers didn't want to shoot anybody. They would purposely miss. They would purposely aim high. And this is highlighted in a book. There was I believe it was an officer in Vietnam. He was leading his squad. And there was about, I believe, 10 or 12 of his soldiers shooting at this man running across a field. And there's 12 of them. And he noticed that they were all aiming high, purposely missing. And this man stops, pulls out his gun, and shoots every single one of these soldiers. Because they didn't have a willingness to hit him. So that's why the death toll was so high. It's because people didn't want to kill someone. But because they didn't want to kill someone, the ones that did had such massive kill counts that it was ridiculous. Not to mention the disease. Not to mention the lack of food. Not to mention the collateral damage through collapsing buildings and all this sort of other stuff. The war dragged on longer than it should have. And as a result, people starved. And the people that actually wanted to kill, the socio and psychopaths out there, were just having a free-for-all. So Clem having to make that difficult decision and having to do that has set her up for life. Because that, at a very young age, is the most difficult decision she will ever make. She had to kill someone she cared about. She had to kill someone she loved. She had to kill someone. Not only in their sleep, but look them dead in the eye and do it. But she understood why she had to. And so when she's confronted with another difficult decision, she is able to do it calmly and rationally because she's been through much worse. Her tolerance to pressure is a lot higher than that of the average human being. It's sad because no child should have to go through this. But then again, that's unfortunately life. And people that do go through trauma as a young kid typically outperform those that do not because they learn to value everything. They value being able to wake up in the morning. They value being able to go to sleep without having to worry about a bomb falling on your roof. They value everything. They value breakfast. They value that they're able to go to sleep with a full stomach. They value that they're able to, you know, they appreciate their blessings. They count them. Alright, so looking at this chat a little bit, I see I want to read some of your comments, but I see how many people we keep banning and reporting. We banned Omniblade, and then we banned Sayori, and then Shadow Man. Alright, Shadow Man didn't say anything wrong, he just swore, so that's completely fine. That's fine. I'm just double checking. Every time someone gets banned, I'm basically reporting them to YouTube. That way I basically have a list. And then from that list, I can just ask YouTube to track the IP. And once they track the IP, they can ban their main account. That's fine, man. Keep opening up your different accounts. If you ever logged into any of them without a VPN on your actual IP, I'll just get your IP banned. And then you'll never be able to use your home IP. You're basically going to be fucked. You won't be able to comment on anyone's videos. So just keep doing it. You're just giving me more ammo. Like, go for it. Every time you get banned on the channel, it just adds to the list of banned accounts. And just forward that across to YouTube. They'll just ban every single IP that you ever logged into the account from. Like, it's that easy. I actually find it pretty funny. I find it pretty funny that someone just keeps coming back and getting banned. And it's gonna be funny because later on, when their home IP gets banned and they start commenting on videos, no one's gonna see their comment. It's just gonna be funny. And then they're gonna email YouTube and be like, oh, please unban my IP. And it's just gonna have a fucking note there from the Oceania YouTube partner manager saying, do not unban this person ever. And guess what? You're going to have to go up so high through the food chain to get that unbanned. I've only ever had to email this person twice. And one of those times was when a company tried to take my channel down with copyright claims. He basically put those claims on ice. So, like, I don't want to have to, but you know what? I could fucking call in the artillery. Like, that easy, man. I don't care. She had to deal with the guilt of having to shoot Lee herself. Who knows how long while getting out of the shitty until she found out Christina and Omid. We don't know, exactly. We don't know. It could have been ages. We don't know how long she's had to survive. We don't know how she's had to survive. But she's definitely a survivor. Simple as that. She's a survivor. She's adapted to the world that she's in. She's a survivor. It's a sad fact, but survival is not of the fittest. Survival is for those that are able to adapt. You don't have to be strong to survive. I feel for Kenny, and I will get on. Let me just finish this little thing. I feel for Kenny because he started this series as, you know, like a father. He lost his son. He lost his wife. He tried to move on. He really did. And then he lost his second partner. I don't think any of us can judge Kenny for having anger issues, for having attachment issues. The man's been through hell. He had to watch his son get killed. He had to kill his son. He had to kill his wife. That I feel for Kenny. Simple as that. I feel for him. He's trying. Alright, I'm going to continue. I'm not going to read the chat. You guys are in charge of keeping the chat clean. Ban everyone you want. Ban everyone you want. Ban them all. She didn't get out the same day. We don't know. We don't know. Alright. I'm not going to read the chat because I'm unspoiled. Let's continue.
It's okay. I trust you.
It is so vulnerable in this. I feel for Kenny. I feel for Kenny so much.
So how's it look? I still gonna be pretty when this heals?
I'm glad Carver's dead.
We saw to that, didn't we?
He's basically lost his eye. He's basically got a big boss thing going. We need to get you an eye patch, Kenny.
So, I'm guessing this is gonna be the shitty part. Let's do it.
Don't be a baby. We already got one.
Yeah, we do.
He'll be right. Just gotta keep his cool.
Holy fucking hell.
Sorry.
You need to stop squirming.
Yeah.
Bite down on a stick or something.
Okay. You're right. Sorry about the language, Junior. You're gonna be tougher than me when you're grown. I'm gonna expect you to be more of a gentleman than I am. But man, is that smart.
Maybe he won't need to be that tough by then. He'll grow up fast enough in all this.
Yeah. You were right about me giving myself up. I can't believe I was willing to sacrifice Alvin just to hold out a little longer. We should have saved him sooner. Got him out of the camp. I'm gonna think about that every time I look at Alvin Jr. here. Alvin should be here, raising this boy. It should be him, not me.
The best thing you can do for Alvin and Rebecca is raise him right. Make sure he's safe.
Wow.
I intend to.
That fucking hits hard. That's a lot of weight to carry. He's gonna have to carry that weight. Like Cowboy Bebop style, you're gonna have to carry that.
Yep. Are we ready to go?
It's chills, man.
Let's head out.
That's this is getting heavy. I hope we don't encounter more. Why is Kenny holding the baby and holding the guy up? Clem, grab that gun.
Is that it? Hey, I'm talking to you.
Don't yell.
What? It's what?
What do you mean, what? The place you're fucking taking us.
He doesn't speak much English.
Yeah, no shit.
Arvo, we're not trying to be mean to you. We just want to know if this is where the supplies are.
Is this the place you're taking us? Are the supplies here?
No, it's at the house. There's still more walk. Some more hours.
God damn it. I knew this was gonna happen. This guy fucked us.
He's taking us in the middle of nowhere. We're surrounded by wolves.
It's getting dark. Maybe we should stop for the night.
This is bullshit.
Relax.
Don't tell me to relax. He's lying. He's been lying this whole time.
You don't fucking know that.
I know we've been walking all day and we're still fucking nowhere.
Luke needs a break. We probably all do.
Look, I'll do whatever you guys want, okay? But I could use the rest.
It'd be safer to rest in there, where there's a fence.
God
Can we
damn
just
it.
try and have a calm, quiet night? Please.
That sounds nice.
Yeah. Yeah,
Shite.
it does. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. It's all right, buddy. It's all right.
If we're staying, we should scout this place out.
All right, y'all wait here. I'll go make sure this ain't some walker nest we're locking ourselves into.
I'll go with you.
Tie this guy up.
See if you can calm him down a bit.
Guys, tie up the prisoner. If he gets out, we are absolutely dog fucked. We'll be surrounded by Russians in the middle of winter. It's gonna be fucking Stalingrad all over again.
It's okay. It's okay.
Eh? He's a good kid.
You're a natural.
Fuck off.
I think he likes you. Calmed right down for you. That's a good sign.
He's cute.
Yeah, he is, isn't he? Most babies are pretty ugly this soon after being born.
That's true. They usually look like weird little aliens.
Here, I got him.
Come on over. It's safe.
Where's the Russian? Where's the... Oh, there he is. Keep friendly with the prisoner. He's going to need at least someone to talk to. It's that principle. What's it called? When you get friendly with your prisoner. Well, the opposite. Where you get friendly with your captors. Stockholm Syndrome. That's the one. That's what you want to put in your prisoner. Because you want to make the prisoner think that you're on their side.
Today's my birthday. Near as I can tell, at least.
Well, you got fucked by an AK. How you feel?
Definitely this week.
Well, happy birthday, Luke.
Yeah, man. Happy birthday.
How can you even tell?
Been keeping track of the days. Been a few times I wasn't sure I'd see my next birthday.
Well, you did it.
Guess that's worth celebrating.
So, that makes you... what? 27?
That's right. I'm surprised you remember. Sure as hell feel a lot older.
Don't even start with that shit.
Got out of college 5 years ago. Feels like a million years.
What'd you study?
At least I don't have to worry about paying off them student loans.
I hear that. I'm sure there's some asshole sitting on that paperwork, waiting to collect.
Probably.
Probably waiting to collect on a
I'd have
mortgage.
liked to go to college.
And what did you study?
Majored in art history.
Ah! You never really had a future
That's
with
cool.
employment.
Sounds like you majored in working in a coffee shop.
Oh!
Oh, stop it.
Did get a minor in agriculture. Keep the old man happy.
Oh, I almost forgot.
You know how to
Saving
grow
it for a
vodka.
special occasion, and all it being your birthday and all.
Oh yeah!
Sure. This is as good a time as any.
Hell yeah!
Where did you get it?
Bill kept all the alcohol in the armory. He didn't like people imbibing.
What's that mean?
Drinking. He didn't think people should drink.
Well, don't drink a lot. It's got
Feel
the...
a little guilty taking the first.
Whoa, wait! You gotta make a toast.
I'm not really the.
Come on, birthday boy. It don't have to be fancy.
A toast means we all got something to drink.
Oh, we can just pass the bottle around afterwards. Go on.
To the loved ones that we've lost along the way, and to the hope that we see them again someday.
Here, here.
Damn,
That
that's
was
gonna
real
sting
nice.
for Kenny.
Yeah. I didn't mean for it to rhyme. That was.
Well, I got first watch.
I think the fence has got us pretty secure.
Can't be too careful.
The baby might be cold.
Nah, I'll keep him warm. He's a tough little guy.
I can take it.
Nah, you stay warm.
Clem, let him go.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that...
post up over near the hole in the fence there. Holler if you need anything.
Thanks, Kenny.
That really stung Kenny. That's a really soft spot for him. That really stung him.
Fire's real nice. Plenty of room if you want to get warm. Maybe in a bit. I didn't expect her to come back. Just when I thought I got her figured out, she up and surprises.
It's a good thing. You saved our ass.
I know. I just don't know what she's getting at all this.
We're lucky to have her. I'm glad she's here.
Well, she helped us back there, so that puts her as okay in my book.
Well, it ain't no secret how you feel about her. Oh, come on. I'm just teasing.
Birthday boy?
It was stupid.
I understand.
It was fucking
She's a good
retarded.
girl. Once you get past all the dirt and guts.
I don't know. Guess I just wanted to forget about all this shit for like 10 minutes.
10 minutes? Man, that's longer than I'd last at this point.
Hey,
All right, it wasn't 10 minutes.
come on. We got a little one around.
Sorry. Forget I said anything.
It's my fault for bringing it up.
I know what you guys are talking about.
I certainly hope not.
You're talking about kissing stuff.
Yeah. Yes. That is exactly it.
Was there any kissing?
You shut your mouth right now. The both of you.
Oh boy. Cheers to that.
Maybe she came back for you.
Could be.
I don't
Oh, no,
know
Clem.
what to say to that.
I wouldn't say I'd come back for you.
I don't know. Maybe she likes him?
No, I think we could bet on that. Because you see here, Luke's a regular Casanova.
Hey, shut
Oh.
up.
Don't be modest. Your moves are working on all the ladies.
Worked on me.
Oh, jealous!
Shit.
Jealousy!
I did it too, didn't I? Sorry. It's the drink talking.
They say a drunk man's talk is a sober man's thoughts.
Well, I ain't a man, so they can take that shit somewhere else.
Ah, Clem.
Clem,
Don't grow up
go
too
see
fast.
if you can get Jane and Kenny over by the fire. It's too cold for them to be out there like that. Oh, and here, maybe a swig of this will change their minds.
Try not to take too much. You need to keep you cool in case you need to shoot. You're not rushing.
It's so much nicer by the fire.
Well, someone's got to keep watch. Poor Kenny.
I miss TV. Feels like forever since we had electricity.
I don't even watch TV. That shit's crap. It's YouTube. Let's plays. Memes. That's the way. You ain't got vodka, but rakia will do. Rakia's better.
About being electrocuted.
I need to ration out my rakia. My grandfather made it decades ago. Down to my last half bottle. It's only for New Year and stuff.
I'm sorry about your sister.
Leave me alone, please.
He's gonna fucking escape. You should have tied it up behind his hands. You should have tied up his feet too.
They expect you to lure me over there with alcohol? I wouldn't have expected a bottle to last this long. It's probably been a while for everyone.
Will it work?
That depends. What is it?
It's rum?
Probably.
She's warming up to the group. Well, she's warmed up to Clem, but... people, I mean. Attachment issues are a real bitch. Losing so many people really plays with you.
I don't know. It might be awkward. I wasn't expecting to... you know.
It'll only be weird if you make it weird. Just be cool. Hang out.
I wish it was that easy.
It is. People just love making it harder than it has to be.
Damn,
Why does this
Clem!
feel like I'm signing a contract or something.
Well, that was a big gulp.
That's really good. Have you had any? Want a sip? It's okay.
Sure.
Just don't have too much. Still need to be able to shoot straight.
You okay?
Poor Kenny.
Uh-oh. Busted. I better take that back. I wasn't too much older than you when I had my first drink. God, I was so stupid back then. There was this time I broke into my parents' liquor cabinet and drank a whole bottle of this really spicy, sweet liquor. Oh, what was its name? It was dumb. Earthquake or something.
Spiced
Sounds
rum?
like you were a bad kid.
I guess I was. At the bottom of the bottle, there were these sugar crystals, and I got it in my head that I really wanted to eat a couple. So I got the bright idea to smash it on my parents' dining room floor to get at him.
You're an idiot.
And it shattered into 1,000 pieces, all over the dining room. And I proceeded to eat what I thought was sugar candy. It was not sugar candy.
Did you ever get caught?
Yeah. The problem with glass is, it looks a lot like sugar crystals.
That's never really been a problem for me.
Keep it that way. My sister found me, drunk, blood pouring out of my mouth. Jamie thought I was dying, so she called 911. They pumped my stomach. Got grounded for 6 months.
Holy shit.
I haven't thought about that in a long time.
Glass is not
I
fun.
guess a deal's a deal. Here. That guy needs a drink more than any of us.
He's a former alcoholic. Don't give him a sip. He'll lose his cool.
Time to not make it weird.
By the way, if you're looking for a retracted message, it's actually on the stream log. Even if you retract the message, you can't eliminate it from the video.
Want to sit here?
No, that's... I'm fine.
Ah, come on!
Oh, yeah, okay. Wherever you like.
What is this, fucking high school? It's kind of funny. The one thing I observed with adults is they're a lot like fucking high schoolers. I shit you not. They gossip, they chit-chat. It's... Adults and fucking... There's so little difference. As a kid, you look up to adults like, oh, they're so wise, they got their shit figured out. No, they fucking don't! Fucking half the adults have less shit figured out than high schoolers these days. I shit you not, good sir. And ma'am, never eat glass. I stepped on glass as a kid on a beach because people were breaking the bottles and throwing it in the water. Shards of glass went all the way up in my foot. And because, you know, the hospitals were striking for more money, they basically took the glass shards out, cleaned it out and all that stuff without painkillers. And the most beautiful part is, oh, you can't sue a hospital. They're fucking lucky I don't know who the fucking surgeons were and the people that were supposed to administer the anesthetics. It was so painful, I was blacking in and out. So much so that I haven't actually encountered anything as painful as that. And I've had... Doesn't matter. Glass is not a fun thing. Don't fuck around with glass. Don't offer him booze. He's an alcoholic.
There, little guy. Shh. Shh, I got you.
He's cold. He's cold, Kenny.
Hey.
Oh, hey, Clem. I'm starting to think she might be a bad influence on you. Girl your age, it ain't right. I know you think you're older, but you're not. Not to me.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to disappoint you.
You're not, hun. It's probably not my place to be telling you what to do. It's a nice night. Just, needed some air.
Kenny, there's air everywhere.
I'm sorry for how I acted back there. After Sarita was... I couldn't handle it. I'm sorry. I mean, you did what you could. You tried to help, and I blamed you for it. I'm so sorry.
You don't have anything to apologize for. I know you didn't mean it.
Thanks. I miss my boy. I miss him so much. I didn't raise him like I should have. Made mistakes. Wasn't there a whole lot for a couple years. Off on a boat somewhere or other. I thought I enjoyed that time away from them, from my family. But I'd give anything for one more second with them. To play catch with Duck. To touch Katja's face. Anything in the world.
Maybe you'll see them again someday.
Well, from here on out, I'm gonna try and believe that too.
You need something to believe in, otherwise you're fucked.
It's gonna be different with him. He's gonna get raised right. I won't make the same mistakes again. That's a promise.
Death has a way of putting things in perspective.
You should get back over by the fire. Ain't no sense in both of us being over here. I can handle watch on my own.
You should come too.
I don't know.
Come on. It'll be good for everyone.
Yeah, okay.
It takes, it takes, it takes. Worst pain you felt as a kid was falling and landing hard on your butt at a roller skating rink? Finger stuck on a closed door? Yeah, that happened to me. You fell on a pipe and lost a little skin and muscle in your left armpit? Still a scar? You sprained your ankle? Was getting some kid's teeth stuck in your forehead when you were 3. Fuck! One time you dabbed while you were holding a stick and stabbed myself in the eye. Were you holding a fucking fork? Frick, what the fuck? You almost got cooked. You know, like, reading some of this stuff, I sort of smile. Not at the fact that you guys are hurt, but I sort of smile that that's the sort of, you know, that's the worst pain you've had. And it sort of makes me happy that it's a very normal thing. You know, like falling off a bike, getting your finger stuck like in a, you know, like shit that happens to everyday people. The glass story was definitely the most pain I felt because I was blacking in and out, but pain's not something that I'm unfamiliar with. Pain and... the reason I can do so well in martial arts tournaments is that the people I'm fighting can't inflict more pain than I've actually felt in the past. I used to get beat up as a kid almost daily. So what a martial artist can do to me is nothing compared to what I've already been through. I've been on the floor basically coughing up my own blood. And that was as a kid. So what a professional martial artist can do is nothing. My pain threshold is so high that it makes no difference to me. In conditioning, I basically ask the biggest guy we have in the dojo to just hit me for 3-4 minutes straight. That's my conditioning. They just beat me up for 3-4 minutes. I could stand in front of trained fighters and they can't inflict enough damage on my body to make me stop. The only way to take me out is to either take out one of my lungs or knock me out, and I've yet to be knocked out. The only times I've ever lost fights is either to a flag when the judges say, oh, this person won, or when I've had a collapsed lung and I physically couldn't keep fighting for more than 20 seconds after I lost the lung. Other than that, there's nothing that can stop me. I'm like an animal. They can't inflict enough pain on me to make me stop. Pain in me is nothing. I mean, like, even in high school, it's not a good thing, but I used to have scars and whatnot on my right hand for a point that I actually had to wear my blazer for a long time because in high school I actually did cut myself a few times. And at a certain point I had basically lines down here for like months. That's how deep the cut was. And then when I first went to high school, there were a bunch of these kids being tough. And so what we got was actually a Lynx can, and they basically sprayed it at point blank range here. And so this entire section here had frostbite. All the skin here was several shades darker. And I think I could still maybe find a little trace of it. And this is like 10 years later. This whole arm had frostbite. And the thing is, I didn't even flinch. In training and whatnot, we sort of get taught where pressure points are. And they do the example of like, you know, that pressure point, and they basically show you that you can, you know, stop an opponent by pressing a pressure point or pulling their wrist here and pressing back here, and they just scream. And basically, that was done once to me in training. I didn't flinch, and the person's just like, am I doing it right? I'm like, you are. And it was just like that moment of them going, oh, fuck. Like, that's the thing. You hit that certain point of pain that you just don't care. Your body and who you are, like, you start looking at your body as just a thing. You disassociate yourself from yourself. And that's a really fucked up thing. That's why I'm so glad that you guys have these normal experiences, because the world is very fucked up in its own way. And that's why I have such a soft spot for kids in particular, because no kids should have to go through that sort of shit. Because I know the way it fucks people up. It fucks people. It really fucks. Like, I can understand how some kids in particular feel that they can't keep going. I can completely understand that because I was there. Like, I get it. And when people say, oh, kids don't get it, there's no reason why you should feel that way. No, the adults don't fucking get it. People that grew up in happy homes, were spoiled rotten, are telling kids that are literally suffering that, oh, they'll be fine. What the fuck are you basing that on? You, A, lack the experience to be able to empathize with what they're going through. B, you're not a fucking psychologist, so you don't even logically understand what they're going through. And C, what the fuck? You know what I mean? That's why I have such a soft spot for kids in particular, and especially adults that mistreat kids. You know, as a Serb, high pain threshold is in your genes, yes, but it's also that a lot of Serbian kids growing up are beaten by their parents. Like, that's, you know, in the West here, you're not allowed to hit a kid. Whereas in Slavic, you know, it's a very Spartan thing, right? You drop, I don't know, orange juice on the carpet, your father beats the shit out of you with a belt. You know, you're really bad, he'll beat you with the side of the belt with the medals on. Or, you know, like, I've had knife fights with my father. So, but that's an extreme. My father lost his... but... that's where it comes from. That's where it comes from. So, it really ticks me off when people and politicians are like, oh, why are kids acting out? Oh, I don't know. Maybe because the adults created such a fucked up environment they can't actually grow up in. Why do they resort to drugs and alcohol? It's an escape from the shitty reality you've created in their schools and homes. Maybe you're to blame. But anyway. That's why I keep saying, guys, don't fuck up your kids. Learn from the mistakes of your parents and society, but don't fuck up your kids. Some people, you won't be able to change, but you can at least hope and pray to God that the next generation and the generation after that doesn't have to go through the same shit as the people from the past. That's the hope I have. It might not seem like much, but try not to fuck up the next human life that enters the world. Because that human life might not fuck up another human life, which means 2 people won't get fucked up, and 3 and 4. And hopefully over time, it balances out. Hopefully. I'm being hopeful here. Hopefully. Alright, let's continue. Let's continue. Let's continue. Let's continue. Let's continue.
Jane, you don't have to justify that with a response.
Hey, I find it's best to just get this stuff out in the open. Less drama.
Well, that's fine. But I can confirm there was no time for kissing.
Oh, fuck, sorry. Shit, shit, shit. It fell out. Sorry, sorry.
All right, enough of that. Hey, you, Clem.
Sorry,
It's nice to hear people laughing.
sorry.
Yeah, it is. You just spend so much time
Sorry.
trying to stay alive that
Sorry.
you don't get a chance to enjoy living.
Yeah. We need to make more time for that.
Alcohol helps.
Hell yeah, it does.
Let me get that bottle. We got someone else that might need some help.
Sounds like a waste of good rum.
He lost his sister today.
And whose fault was that?
That makes it even harder to deal with. Trust me.
He needs it as much as anyone right now. It's a nice thing to do.
I said my piece.
I don't think that boy's a bad person. I just think good people do bad things sometimes. And they do it a lot more nowadays with the world being what it is. So I think it's best to just...
alone!
Sorry, okay? My fault. I shouldn't have...
Leave me alone!
It's okay. It's okay. She's in a better place.
Пожалуйста, нет, Наташа, сестричка.
It's okay. It's okay.
Maybe it's best if we all get some rest. Who knows how long a walk we got tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'll take first watch.
Thank you, Kenny. Really.
Don't mention it.
You did good. It was nice while it lasted.
You had a tooth removed without anesthesia. Wasn't nearly as bad. I mean, the whole atheism, religious person thing. Just because I'm not an atheist, I believe there is a God, but I don't believe our interpretation of who God is absolutely correct, because the people that wrote the Bible and all these
sure you're
books
good?
had an
Yeah,
interpretation.
If I
But we'll
start
get
to
to that
crap
in a
out, I'll let you
second.
know.
Okay, will you do that? It's no trouble.
I just believe in
How
people
much further?
being good people.
Close. Very close.
You've been saying
Ah,
that
fuck,
every
it's a
time
trap.
I ask.
It's a trap.
Please.
Ah, fuck!
I'm really starting to think you're full of shit.
Kenny, look out!
What the fuck? Ah!
It's a walker nest.
Jesus Christ.
We're surrounded by walkers, aren't we?
That was close.
He led us here to die.
Fucker came out of nowhere.
That was real loud. Hopefully there aren't more of them.
Yeah, well, let's move. We don't want to be around to find out.
It's very close. Come.
Oh no, it's a fucking walker nest. Why would it be more than a day's hike away from where they were? It makes no sense.
There.
That piece of shit? It's half built.
We're here for the supplies, not the house.
It's warm. Fireplace. Very warm.
That's a
I
lake.
just like a place to sit, if I'm honest.
Is there any other way to get there? Do we have to cross the lake?
I should have stuck to the tree line.
The fastest way between two things. is a
No,
straight
you're gonna
line.
collapse
It's
into
not
the
far.
ice.
Just be on the lookout.
No! Don't walk on it, you idiots!
Maybe there's a way around.
Go around.
I don't see any.
Можно идти. Там
Say
твердый
it in
лед.
American, asshole.
It's okay. Walk. Ice.
No shit ice. That's the problem.
He's saying it's fine.
I go first. I can be front.
Maybe we shouldn't clump together. We just can't have too much weight.
She's right.
Fuck!
We need to spread out, just to be safe. Less weight, the better.
Let the Rusky go first, since he's so confident.
It's okay.
He doesn't fucking weigh much! That's too close! What the fuck? Do you guys know jack shit? My cousin almost got himself killed the same fucking way. We're fucked. He's led us here to die. Move.
You're okay. Don't worry.
Move. Oh, he led us here to die.
We got some walkers behind us.
There's only a few of them. Should be all right.
Let's just get to the house.
Hey, stay with us.
It's a trap. Keep moving, the ice is gonna start failing. Keep moving!
That's two less to deal with.
We'll just stay spread out and we'll be fine.
Hey, motherfucker.
Shoot him!
He's gonna kill him.
Kenny!
Get back here, you piece of shit. I should let you drown, you piece of shit.
No! Kenny! Don't hurt him!
Keep moving, Clem. Keep moving.
Well, they made it.
Gonna get yourselves killed. What did I say? Throw the gun! If you don't
come over here.
If you don't move, you're fucked.
Hey, I can make it. It's fine.
You sure?
Yeah.
Throw the gun, it's extra weight.
The walker's on the way. Let me help
It's too
you.
thin for both of us. I just gotta be careful. Oh!
No!
Stop! Stop! I'm fine. I'm fine.
No, you're not.
I just gotta pull myself out.
You need help, Luke!
The ice is too thin. I got
Then
it.
shoot the walkers.
You need to help.
No!
Clem,
You're gonna
go.
fall through.
Go help
No,
him.
Clem, do
Clem,
not.
just go back for him. You're light. You
Stop
can do
telling her that. Clem, look at me. Pull out your gun and shoot those damn walkers, okay? Just give me a little time.
it. Clem, you can make it. But you need to go.
Thanks. Thanks. I'll be on a sec. Just keep shooting.
You're not gonna make it.
My leg. I just
Hold
need
on, I got you.
Rest a second.
Keep him off us,
No,
Clem.
no, too much
Shut up.
weight.
Shut the f. I got you.
Don't, you stupid fucking cow! There's somewhere else. Try to hear banging. Hear banging. There! You idiot. Shoot it.
It's too late.
Shut!
Clementine, stop!
Shut
Nothing
the
more you
fuck
can do.
up! Fuck, he's too heavy.
Fuck. It's okay, I got you. I got you. Come on. Come on, you're gonna be okay.
Oh, and
Go.
she lives?
We need a fire. Oh, fuck, she's gonna fucking freeze to death.
She lives? She's the reason he's dead!
How the fuck did that happen?
There's a fireplace.
Jesus Christ.
We have to get them warm. They're gonna freeze to death.
Bonnie, you fucking idiot!
Gone. Luke's fucking gone. We should have gone around.
God damn it.
We should have just fucking gone around.
God damn it.
The ice. It was too thin. I just...
Once that ice started to go, there wasn't nothing any of us could do.
You could have helped him.
Bonnie, you stupid!
Listen to her, Clem. This ain't on you.
You son of a bitch. This is your fucking fault.
Kenny, don't, man!
So what?
It's nobody's damn fault.
The hell it ain't.
I'm freezing. Can we just get a fire started?
Look at this place. Just a stack of fucking toothpicks.
Bet those magical supplies are bullshit too. What? No speaking of English?
Fuck you.
You fucking commie piece of shit!
Kenny!
Fuck you.
Kenny!
You mother!
Kenny, stop it.
We could torture him for information. Just keep him alive.
Just stop.
Jesus. Keep him alive. You torture him for the information.
Lose your taste for this sort of thing?
No, I'm just a little more effective at it, Kenny.
What did you do to him? There's another just like it. He wasn't lying.
You want to tell me how a can of fucking chili is gonna help
How
the
is
baby?
beating a kid to death gonna help anyone?
This is your fault, and you damn well know it.
Pardon?
I'm tying him up.
Fine. Mike, help me get a fire.
Bonnie's blaming Kenny?
He's hurt real bad.
Mike,
Yeah.
You fucking kidding me?
You got a light?
You fucking kidding me, right?
Thought I had
You
that.
fucking kidding me? You blaming Are you fucking kidding me?
you kept it.
Kenny's not responsible that the ice failed. That wasn't on him. But you, running towards the other person on thin cracking ice, probably was. Especially with the guy with a bad leg that can't swim up. And then blame someone else. Refusing to accept any form of responsibility for her own failure.
Let me take a look at you, kid. Jesus. He could have killed you. What the fuck is wrong with him?
You're up. Kenny's out back trying to get some stupid truck started. Here, you should eat something.
You okay?
Thank you.
I can't believe he's gone. I've lost people before, but it just hasn't felt this shitty in a while.
He cared about you too, Jane. I know he did.
God damn it. I shouldn't have come back. I knew this would happen. I knew it.
Well, I'm glad you did.
If Bonnie opens her fucking mouth right now, she's getting a bullet!
Thank you.
I can't take this shit anymore.
Neither can I!
Feeling better?
Yeah.
Hell of a day. But we gotta get moving. If you're feeling up to it, I could use a hand out back with this truck. This house ain't worth a crap, but the vehicles ain't in bad shape. With a little luck, we can get one fixed up, be out of here by nightfall.
Yeah, sure, Kenny.
That's the spirit, darling. I'll wait for you out back.
I'll watch him.
Fucking hell. Go help him, you can do it! Do you know jack shit about fucking ice?
Clem.
Fun fact, Kuma, you saved Bonnie. Ah! This is the worst trade deal in the history of trade deals. Maybe ever. This is worse than that time the Russians sold Alaska for like $1,000.
What did she say? Look, Clem, that Russian got Luke killed. You saw that. Jesus, Clem, you know me. You know I'm not like that.
It's Bonnie that got him killed, not the fucking Russian.
What happened? It's over. But AJ needs us now. We gotta stick together on this thing, alright?
If I didn't break the ice, she wouldn't be able to get out.
Come on. Let's see if the truck's gonna go. My daddy always had a half-dozen wrecks he was fixing up. He was a mean sumbitch, but he taught me respect. Girl like Jane could learn a thing or two about that.
I like her. Just give her some time.
Maybe you're right. Hell, I didn't know what to make of Lee at first. Of course, he helped me and mine more times than I can remember.
Jane helped us back on the road.
I'll tell you what,
Alright,
the only
give it a
solace in all this is by the fact that Bonnie could have died and we saved her. It means she's going to die. And I hope it's going to be a painful death. I will enjoy watching a fucking walker slowly chew her. Inch by fucking inch. And you know what? I'm just gonna go back. Whoops. Whoops. Whoopsie. Whoops. Whoops. Whoops, whoops, whoopity whoops. You're gonna wish you fucking ran out of breath underwater.
We're so close, Clem. With a little bit of luck, I can get this thing running. And then we can get out on the road and really make some distance.
Do we really have the fuel, though? It's winter.
Wellington's gotta be out there. Now, those rumors can't all be bunk.
How about Mexico? We can build a wall.
I mean, hell, there's gotta be something out here other than snow and goddamn Euro trash.
Euro trash? You
What
you
about
fucking
Mexico?
racist fuck?
Why? You want a taco?
I've never been there.
Neither have I.
I went once, a long time ago, just before I met Kat. All right, turn it again. Did you turn it?
Yes.
God damn it!
Kenny, are you okay?
We gotta get moving if we're gonna keep AJ alive. We're running out of time. I gotta get this thing to start. Gonna try warming up the battery. Go on inside. I don't like leaving him with that girl.
There's so much of the world I'd like to see. But it's so expensive. You gotta pay the rent, you gotta pay bills. It's so difficult to... Are you smoking? Of course you're fucking smoking. And now you gotta talk about your fucking problems. I really wish Kenny was a better leader. I swear to fucking God, I will beat your head in with this fucking rock if you say that.
Wish they'd finished this place.
What's up on the roof? Ah, it's a generator. Uses diesel.
Looks broken.
Fuck!
Busted.
Rats. Hey, optional dialogue for saving this stupid sorry-ass piece of shit. Let's see what she has to say and who else she can blame for this situation.
What do you want?
Let's see what she says.
I'm sorry about Luke.
Sorry. It must be nice being a pretty little girl. No one ever expects you to do a damn thing.
Jealousy issues.
You and I both know you had a chance to save Luke. You and I both know what happened back there.
Yeah, you
I got
fucking
nothing
killed
to
him.
say to you.
Look, I get that you're jealous that Jane got Luke. I know that you've got a chip on your shoulder. But you got him killed. And it's really easy to be delusional and blame the world for your problems. But you gotta play the hand that you're dealt. See, I would have liked to have been born an Arabian prince's son with billions of dollars of oil money and a gold-plated Lamborghini. But I didn't. So you gotta do what you gotta do. Stop bitching about it and do something that doesn't get someone killed. Fuck me, Bonnie. I'm gonna enjoy watching you die. You know why? Because I know it's gonna happen. That's how fucking linear as fuck this story is.
Hey. Mike and Arvo wouldn't shut up, so...
Let's burn down this fucking house for heat.
God damn it.
That's actually pretty funny. I actually
Seen
like that.
look before.
I like that. God fucking it.
Oh, damn it.
He'll be fine.
Clem, he beat that boy within an inch of his life. We are way past fine.
No, he had more than 1 inch. He had about 3 or
I
4
know
more
Kenny's
hits
a
in him.
nice guy, Clem. I bet Carver was a nice guy, too. Once.
Oh boy. What
Probably
you...
had a nice job and a nice, pretty wife. Then all this happened. And one day he caved some kid's face in and realized he could sleep at night.
Kenny isn't Carver. He just made a mistake.
All I'm saying is, start thinking about what happens if you're wrong. You two have known each other a long time. Sooner or later, you're gonna have to decide how much that's worth. I think it needs food or something.
You think? This is fucked. Do we have any milk?
Seems like you've done that before.
16 inch. Fucking Sigma.
You wanna try?
No way. It's gonna puke.
I-
Clem, no.
I'm the same. Like, don't give me a kid to hold. I'm too worried.
Hold it like
I hold Cheeky all the time, but a kid? Fuck no.
Hey.
Cheeky's my baby.
Hi. My name's Jane. I think it's gonna puke.
It's not gonna puke.
It puked. It puked.
Wow, you're psychic.
Gross.
Where'd you get that bottle?
I was running with some people a long time ago, down near DC. Some guy got trapped in the middle of a crosswalk. Can't remember his name. He used to call me Mary Jane. He was a douchebag. Anyway, the dick got stuck under a car hiding from a dozen walkers. One after another, they went down there trying to save him. Lost 4 people before we got him out.
Worst trade deal ever.
All that for one person?
That's what I'm saying. Didn't find out till later he was already bit. Turned and ripped the neck right out of this old lady. The look on her face was... she was just staring up at the sky, like she was watching a bird. Look, Clem.
We leave Bonnie. We leave Bonnie. We leave Bonnie. We leave her. We leave Bonnie. We fucking leave Bonnie! Fuck off, Bonnie!
It works?
What'd I tell you?
Fuel mileage, bitch! Hit the road!
So what's the plan?
How much food do we have?
At least a week.
And for the baby?
Not much.
We need to find a place for the baby.
Yeah, someplace warm.
I agree.
There's not enough room in the car,
We should
Bonnie.
head back south.
What?
We're gonna freeze to death. I don't know whose stupid idea it was to march up here in the first place, but it was a bad one.
She's right.
What if we went back to house?
Wait, what? Fuck that. I was thinking more like Texas.
Yeah, lots of guns.
The fuck?
It was just an idea.
More
We
guns.
already talked about this.
I'm sorry. We did?
We're going to find Wellington, right, Clem?
Wellington?
Kenny, it's freezing up here.
We don't have to leave right now. Let's just sleep on it.
Well, that sounds sensible.
Damn it, we don't have time.
Says you.
Look, I don't give 2 shits about what you people think. I got this truck working, so I say where we go. And we're heading fucking north. It's the best chance we got of helping AJ.
What about Arvo?
Who? Oh, the Rusky? Yeah, he ain't coming with us.
You're just gonna leave him here?
I don't give a good goddamn where he goes. He's done.
He could die.
Better him than another one of us.
We should ask him what he wants.
There's a concept.
He knows the area. He can help us.
Oh yeah, some help he's been. He got Luke killed.
Bonnie.
I didn't say he helped the situation, but maybe if you'd eased up on him before, he wouldn't have run away in the first place. You ever think about that, Kenny?
He's not a dog.
Hey, I'm not going
Or kid.
anywhere in the middle of the night.
Yeah, me neither. There could be a herd out there.
You want that child's blood on your hands, Mike?
We're all gonna die out here if you don't calm the fuck down, Kenny.
Haven't we been through enough for one day?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Can we eat
Remember
Bonnie?
the last time we had a working car and sat around on our asses, Clem?
I'm going inside.
Maybe we can eat Bonnie.
God damn it!
As always, Bonnie contributes absolutely nothing. But she will go and eat some of the supplies.
You better talk some sense into him. For his sake.
Look, I keep saying it, we can eat Bonnie. I know we don't believe in eating humans, but it is the zombie apocalypse. And no, we are not eating dogs yet. We have not hit that stage.
God damn it. God damn it! That stupid fucking...
Don't you say it, Kenny!
Get the fuck out of here!
I need my monetization.
Clem. Sorry, just give me a second.
The eye's gone, man. You shouldn't be touching it.
Close the door. Can you believe this, Clem? I bring them a working truck, and they act like I just shit in their cereal. I knew Jane'd have a stick up her ass, but I thought at least Mike'd have more sense. He's turned out to be a real disappointment.
They're scared of you, Kenny.
Well, if their big plan is to wander around in the woods, they ought to be scared of more than me.
Did you hear me?
We're all scared. Look, we got maybe a day's worth of food for that kid left. That's it. Clem, think about Rebecca and Alvin. I mean, what if Lee hadn't gone tearing across half of Georgia looking for you? A lot of folks died to make that happen. A lot of folks died to get us this far. We owe it to them to see this done.
I know. You're right.
Someone's got to keep this group together. That kid's depending on us. I wish Lee was here.
What you think he'd say?
I think he'd tell me to not trust anyone. And to keep my hair short.
We can't just give up on this kid. I mean, what's the point of going on after that? That's what people like Lee knew, and what people like Jane won't ever understand. Look, I know Wellington might be bullshit, but where there's smoke, there's fire. Krista heard about it too, right? You know, when I first saw you back at that lodge, I thought I was dreaming. And when you sat down next to me and we shared that meal, well, I could tell that you were different now, grown up. I felt pride, a pride I hadn't felt in a long time. But I need you now, Clem. There have to be folks doing better than us. It's the only chance that child has.
Yeah, but we can't do it alone. We need the others.
And that's why I gotta be able to count on you, Clem. We gotta convince him. You and me. Look, we'll figure everything out in the morning.
Don't you guys remember? That's the choice that we made for Lee to say to Clem before she shot him. To not trust anyone and keep her hair short. You guys don't remember that? Tragedy of S2. Kenny and Clem both need Lee, but he's gone. Huh? You fucking traitors. Don't you fucking dare. Military insurrection is punishable by death. It's the fucking Russian.
Don't move.
Easy. Easy now.
Step back.
Clem. Shit.
Try
What are
to...
you doing?
I got the rest of it.
Oh, you fucking cow!
We're just leaving.
Don't you dare!
Now keep it down, all right? Nobody else has to get involved.
Slow down. Let's talk about this, Mike.
There's nothing to talk about. Listen, we just gotta get away from that guy, Clem, okay?
Who? Kenny?
Don't look away from a guy with a gun pointed at you. Aim for his neck. Before you shoot, move to a side. Take out his neck, he won't even have a chance to pull the trigger. You'll be fine, that's a .30 caliber rifle. It's a solid round.
All right, Clem.
Move away from the fucking truck.
Now I'm gonna walk up to you nice and slow, and you're gonna give me the gun, okay? And then we'll talk.
Kenny! Jane! Help! They're robbing us!
Now shoot him!
Go!
Clem! Jesus!
That's why you never lower your gun!
Have to go. Just leave her.
Clem, what the fuck did you do? Clem, what did you do? Clem! Clem!
Clem!
Oh my god. Chill down my fucking spine. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
What happened?
It's just a bad dream, Sweet Pea.
Fuck!
What was it about? Duck?
He's bit.
We don't know how this works yet. Maybe it's like a cold. His mom's a doctor. Maybe she can help him. When I was a kid, I never got sick. But my brother always had something. I always thought he was faking it.
He's going to die. I know it.
You don't know that?
I feel bad.
Why?
I called him a crybaby when I hid the bug in his pillow.
Oh, that's okay, honey. You didn't mean it.
Yeah, where is Lily?
Lee?
She stole my fucking truck!
Why did Lily do that to Carly?
I don't know. She was sad, Clem. That can make people angry sometimes.
Have you ever been that angry?
One time. Clem, people don't always make sense.
How come?
Because bad things happen to everyone.
And they put this guy in jail,
It's hard to
really?
keep being yourself after they do.
Meanwhile, you've got like criminals running out there, running banks and running for president.
What do you think? Should we have left her behind?
Well, she stole our truck.
I don't know.
I don't either. I don't know if we did the right thing.
How can you tell?
Well, it's not like math, Clem. Sometimes there just isn't a right answer.
I hate math.
Me too, Sweet Pea.
Me 3.
But part of growing up is doing what's best for the people you care about. Even if sometimes that means hurting someone else.
Fuck.
I don't want to hurt anyone.
It's not that easy.
Fuck.
I'm scared, Lee.
What can I tell you to make it better?
That you won't leave me.
Oh, I wouldn't do that. I promise. Everything's gonna be all right.
Wow. Fuck, this just pulls your heartstrings.
Now let's try to get some sleep.
Okay, Lee.
Lee didn't just kill him out of being a murderer. He killed him in a fit of rage because his wife was cheating on him with a guy. That doesn't make the man a murderer. That just means he's lost his shit in the moment. It doesn't take a lot to push a man over the edge. It's not like he's a fucking serial killer that's like, oh, I'm gonna murder a person. I'm gonna plan it out and then I'm gonna kill him. He's not a murderer. He lost his shit.
Slow down.
Shut up!
She's awake.
Did you guys at least kill them? Did you get vengeance? Did you get satisfaction?
Hey, you.
Clem! Oh, thank God.
You passed out from the shock.
Did you too?
I'm worried as hell.
What happened?
That piece of shit Rusky shot you.
We had to run the truck to keep you warm. How do you feel?
It hurts.
Couldn't find the bullet. Must have gone clean through.
You're fucking lucky, that's for
It'll
sure.
burn a while, but you'll be fine.
Those sons of bitches.
bitches. I mean, I expected it from the Russian. But Mike?
You're racist
I
fuck.
could tell they were working on something.
I didn't think they'd go that far.
Yeah, well, who would steal our food and shoot a kid? He never should have thrown in with trash like that in the first place.
I should have done something.
You should have shot him in the neck.
Didn't get this puppy thanks to you.
Now that Clem's awake, we should talk about where we're going.
We're headed north.
What, to find Wellington?
You sure talk a lot of shit. But
They
you got a
lived?
better plan?
We head south, back to house.
Carver's camp. The fuck kind of plan is that?
I think Bonnie said there was more formula back there. And we actually know where it is.
And it was overrun by a damn herd.
The walkers should be gone by now.
It's miles in the other direction.
We should go back to house.
Now, Clem,
It's our best chance.
I get it, just ganging up on Kenny now. Good.
Kenny, come on.
No, I see how this is gonna go. She's filling your head with bullshit.
She can think for herself, Kenny.
So let her, Jane.
Look, even if there is someplace up here, it could take us weeks to find it. We could get back to house in a day.
Tell you what, we can turn around just as soon as you pry this wheel from our cold, dead fingers. How's that sound?
Whatever. I give up.
Oh, so a senator
Get your
cheats,
feet off the dash.
gets killed, and that means a man needs to go to jail, even
Let's
though the
play
senator's
gameplay.
clearly the fucking dickhead.
I spy with my little eye an asshole.
You two, shut the fuck
Your
up.
turn.
Grow up.
Go to hell.
I'll pull this fucking car over.
Go ahead.
You want to die out here?
Better than waiting to die next to you.
You're both being children.
Me? I couldn't see the damn road.
Bet you're having trouble seeing a lot of things these days.
You shut your fucking mouth. I am done playing games with you, Jane.
Fuck you. You don't know a damn thing about me.
Oh, I know exactly what you are. Nothing. Nobody cares about you. And you don't care about nobody but yourself. That makes you nothing.
What is it with you? It's your family, right?
Don't.
It is, isn't it?
I'm warning you, you little shit.
You're just another type A asshole trying to save a bunch of dead people.
Don't you fucking talk about them.
Shut up, both of you.
Stay out of this, Clem.
Don't tell her what to do.
You listen to me. You mouth off about my family, and I will fucking
We're
end
gonna
you.
crash.
Jesus Christ, I'm so sick of this wounded warrior crap. Just pull over. I can't take this.
What? Running away again? What a fucking shocker. In the end, still only care about yourself, right?
And where were you when Sarita died, Kenny? Huh? Where were you?
I was there. I couldn't. God damn you, I love that woman!
Who could love you? Look at you. You can't raise this kid. It's scared to death of you.
I got this way, saving your ass from that hellhole. And I would have left you to rot if I'd known what you were.
Jane, Kenny loves Sarita.
Of course he did. He loves having anyone around that does what he says. That's why he loves this kid so much. But can't talk back yet.
Fuck you.
You know the thing about people like you, Kenny? You're just a bomb waiting to go off. Everyone talks about you behind your back because they're afraid of you.
That ain't
Mike,
true.
Bonnie, Sarita.
Fucking liar, that ain't true.
Everyone around you
We're
knows
gonna
that
crash.
sooner or later, they're gonna end up dead. Sarita knew it, I know it, and so does Clementine.
I told you not to talk about my family.
Fuck you!
You fucking piece of shit.
Go to hell, you son of a bitch.
And we're gonna crash.
You okay?
I'm fine.
Wow, he did a one.
How's AJ?
Nice.
He's fine.
You sure?
Yes.
Clem, you alright?
Yeah.
She's got a fucking bullet wound.
Kenny, I'm...
Wait, hold on.
Go around.
One of them might have diesel.
We shouldn't stop here.
We're running on fumes. Got no choice.
Check
When
the
I holler,
trucks.
it's okay. Drive up closer. Anything happens, I'll try to meet you there.
1 mile, huh?
All right?
If you're going, go now.
Kenny.
Wow, I've got no choice in the matter.
Fucking asshole. God! I can't do this anymore. I'm serious, Clem. I tried, but I just can't.
Stop making him mad.
Everything makes him mad. How are you not seeing that?
Well, all you're doing is just making it worse.
You're just like him.
God, I'm dealing with kids!
Clem, we could leave. Right now.
Are you serious? What about AJ?
Look, I know you're close to him, but Kenny would never let him go. This is our chance, Clem. Don't you ever want to know what it's like to live your own life?
zombies.
It's snowing. Why are they moving?
They must not be cold enough yet. Fuck! Get us out of here!
I don't know how to drive.
See that pedal on the floor? Step on it!
Ah!
Sit there! Jesus!
Well, clearly I don't know how to drive.
Fuck, get out of there!
The door is stuck.
Shoot it!
Shit! There are more of them. Move!
Well, fuck me.
Clem, hurry! Get out! Hurry!
Jane!
Cover her!
Jane, wait!
Ah, fuck me. Fuck, we probably got 8 rounds left if your clip's full.
Jane!
Learn to count your bullets. The fuck is she? It's too quiet. It's way too quiet. Should probably conserve some ammo. We're down to 6 rounds. Do we go this way? Fuck. Do we go where the black line is, or? Means it's getting more and more cold. So they're slowing down. Fuck. It's a rest stop? Here we go. Why'd you put your gun away? You might need it.
Jane? Kenny?
You all right?
Yeah,
Where is he? Where's the kid?
he's with her.
You left him with her? Jane? Jane!
Shit. Oh, there she is.
Wait,
Oh, thank Christ.
Wait.
Jane, you okay? Where's the kid? Jane, where is he?
what did you do?
He's...
You dumped the kid?
What are you saying? No. No!
No, not again. Not again.
Are you fucking kidding me? Was a kid?
Look at me. No matter what happens, just stay out of it.
Did you dump the kid because it was crying?
Just trust me, Clem.
Stay out of what?
What did you do?
Trust me. You're gonna see what he really is.
What did you do? What did you do?
Is it true?
Get out of my way.
Kenny?
How could you kill a fucking child?
I didn't kill him! It was an accident, Kenny!
Calm the fuck
I
down.
won't back down from you, Kenny.
Shut up!
I'm warning you.
Jane, don't. Just don't.
I'm not letting this crazy fuck anywhere near me, Clem.
I don't need permission.
Kenny, don't. Don't.
Don't you come near me, you son of a bitch.
God damn it.
Fuck off!
Fuck you!
No fucking idiots.
No! Let go!
No, stop, you fucking idiot.
Oh my god! This is all your fucking fault!
Fuck.
Piece of shit!
Stop.
Just go.
I ain't going nowhere.
Fine. Fucking psycho.
Run!
Not happening.
Please.
Move.
God damn it.
I'll fucking kill you.
Stop! It's over! Listen to me!
Get her up!
God damn it.
Fucking baby killer!
God damn it!
I'll fucking kill you!
Fuck.
I knew you would!
Shoot the knife.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Idiots. He wasn't gonna make it after a stomach slash like that.
You made the right choice. I let you down. I let everyone down.
No, it's my fault.
No. No, you did what you had to. You don't ever have to apologize for that. We almost made it. We were close, weren't we? I thought I wanted this, asked for it so many times. Now that it's happening, I'm scared.
It's okay, Kenny. You're going to see Katja and Doug. You're going to see them again.
Oh, you're always good for a smile.
I hate how my mind works. I hate how my mind works. Like, literally, my mind's like, shoot the knife. Oh, you have to shoot one. Kenny's got a slash across the abdomen and it's cold, there's no supplies, there's no heat. He's basically gonna bleed out. I hate how my mind works. I feel like a fucking robot.
AJ.
I feel like a fucking robot sometimes.
Are you okay? He's alive.
I understand if you're upset. AJ was never in any danger.
Then what the fuck?
I'm going to try to talk you into coming with me. I just thought if you saw Kenny like that, you'd know we'd have to leave him. Look, Clem, I'm sorry. I didn't think Kenny would go that far. But it's over now. We're all safe. We're going to be okay.
I don't understand.
Kenny was dangerous, and I needed you to see that, one way or another.
What are you saying?
I had to do it, Clem.
You're
You
fucking
saw how
kidding
he
me.
reacted. I had to show you what he was capable of.
Anyone is capable of that!
It was a stupid plan. I should never have lied to you. But I thought it was the only way you'd see. Oh my God. Kenny, you have to forgive me. Please. We can just leave all this behind us. Please. I did it for you, Clem. For us. We're free now.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Clem. Please. I did this for you. I can't do this alone. Okay? Is that what you want to hear? Clem?
Well, there's the herd. What, you gonna... Oh, God, you gonna put its guts on you? Ah. Like S1, you ended up with Clem alone in a field. If you went with Kenny, you got to Wellington. Kenny, I'm not going to ask much, but please do the Kenny ending. The thing that gets me, the thing that really fucking gets me. In the end, who did you end up with? You and 25% are alone with AJ. You shot Kenny, asked to live with Mike. What really gets me is the way that my mind worked. It's like, shoot the knife. That doesn't work. You gotta shoot one of them. Shoot Kenny because he's the most injured. The least probability of surviving. What the fuck is up with my brain? My brain was so matter-of-fact about it. It wasn't even like, oh, poor Kenny. It was just like, probability shoot. What the fuck? So this is our timeline. Let's see the other one. Like, I can't believe how my mind is so matter-of-fact about it. Almost robotic. Like, there was no emotion in my decision. It was purely rational. What the fuck even am I anymore? It's so fucked up. Kenny would have lived? Fuck! Kuma's gone and fucked it up. This brings me back to an experience I had a long time ago with someone I played chess with, and I ended up losing the chess match. And the reason I lost is because I was trying to save as many pieces as I could. And the lesson I got out of it was you can't save everybody. And here I am again trying to save both of them. And by trying to save both of them, I've lost both of them. I literally didn't learn my lesson. The lesson is simple. You can't save everybody. And there I am trying to save two people that clearly don't want to both be saved. And in the end, as a result of being unwilling to make a decision sooner, I lose both. This is what The Walking Dead's game choices are good for, making you reflect on what your choices mean about you as a person instead of how your choices change the story. Think about it. Kenny wanted to die so he could be with his family and friends. He lost. Jenny's not fit to look after Clem and AJ, but neither was Kenny, to be honest. There are not good or bad endings, they're just endings. And this is the timeline we've chosen. I often wonder about that. About choices we make and how it affects everything. And I don't even know if I should like talk about it, to be honest, but like you ask yourself, is it the right choice? Is it not the right choice? And Lee had smacks it like, you know, perfectly. You don't know if it's the right choice. You don't know. The thing is, our choices got deleted in the other save. See, I made these choices, and for some reason they didn't carry on. And I'm worried that if I do a replay, I'm basically going to fuck up our timeline and our choice will get eliminated. Can't you just bring him off the afterlife bus? Out of all the endings, I like this one the most. Jane lives with the guilt of her choices. Kenny dies so he can be with his family, and Clem is on her own for preparations for S3. You can press the rewind and go to save 2. Can I double up the save file? I need to make a backup. I'll save it in 4. Oh, select a save file. Am I able to, like, skip the chapter? I don't think you can. I don't think you can because you actually play on a save file. Because the way it works is you play on a save file. And so... See, if I'm on save file 4, it's not this one. This is the one where I've got it completed. Can I copy it? I can't copy it, can I? S3 has a choose your own adventure if your save is corrupted. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it on this because the way it works is you gotta, if I choose this save file, it'll write over it. Because if I do this, it kind of replays. Loading save file. So now the save files... See, restart the episode. And here's the no going back. I can always do it and then do it at the end. I think the last one you do... I know you have to press, then rewind to another. Okay. So it rewinds to this point. To copy the... Okay. Oh, beautiful. So that's the original. And this will be like alternate. So now we've just accessed the morphogenic field. Okay, cool. Okay, now we know how to do it. You load it, and then it saves to another file. So the reason why the thing fucked up was because I went in the past and saved it on file 1 on episode 2. Okay. Later, Beck. Alright, so now we know how to access the morphogenic field. If you rewind, it deletes your choices. But it's doing it on a second file. It's not doing it on my original. Well, we fucked it up the first time. So I was very hesitant. I wanted to make sure. I don't think that's surprising, because once you make a mistake, you don't want to make the same mistake twice. So I think now it's actually copying up to that point. We'll see. We'll see. When Clem becomes Sigma. We just see Clem in the next Zero Escape game. The fuck are you doing here? Well, if you haven't noticed, I can access the morphogenic field. The fuck? I come from a world where there was a zombie apocalypse. What happened to that? Well, obviously, I accessed the morphogenic field and prevented the zombie apocalypse from happening, which is why the whole world is being destroyed by a snail. The fuck did you say? Yeah. Zero Escape. Kenny Jane Dilemma. Fucking. What the fuck? Zero Escape is depressing as fuck. So is The Walking Dead. Yeah, the game might have forgotten you uploaded S1 data when you overwrote file 1. It actually fucking did. It forgot I had S1 data. It fucking forgot about S1. No, wait, it didn't. Because it gave me the option of Lee saying to not trust anyone. And it also had that girl in the trailer thingy. Hey, Kuma, let's talk about our feelings. I don't have feelings, alright? I'm a robot. I'm purely logical. I'm basically a monster. Why is this taking so long to copy? Oh, and now Star decides to comment. Obviously, she's been lurking the entire time and judging me from the shadows. Clearly. Clearly, everyone's doing that. Zero Escape, Hellscape. It fucking wouldn't surprise... Zero Escape can be in any world's timeline by the very definition of having multiple timelines, right? Because if you have the multiverse where everything has a different outcome. Zero Escape is technically in every world's timeline because it works on the multiverse theory, where there's multiple universes layered on top of each other with different outcomes to every decision, whether it's flipping a coin or what other eye color you're born to or who your parents are. By the very definition, Zero Escape is the universe itself. Clem saved the world from the zombie apocalypse, so the world created Radical 6. It's basically the world trying to go back to the original timeline. Kuma, we're essentially the same person, just opposite sexes. You're Slavic? Holy fuck. At least Zero Escape had some happy moments, like the dice game that Akane ruined and made Junpei emo again. I was actually editing that last night, and I'm like, Akane, you're so fucking depressing. The thumbnail for that is gonna be Super Kami Guru going, party pooper, everybody needs a party pooper. Like, literally. Some guys are going to sleep. We're trying to go in the timeline, and this is loading indefinitely. Then out of spite, I left the cow alone to suffer. Lol. Though he would die or be... I had the same thing about Kenny and shot him. Thought he would be silly or a liability, so I killed him. Then out of spite, I left the cow alone to die. FBI, open up. You know too much. Kuma, you aren't a robot. You have emotions. You feel anger, sadness, joy. So you aren't robot. You're human. But isn't that what a robot would have programmed to look like human? Kuma, what did you do? I don't know. Like, it's literally looping. Like, what the fuck? I want to see the Kenny timeline! I want to see the Kenny timeline. Oh, yeah, I'm getting a message to send some shit. I will message that. If this doesn't work, we're just going to watch it on YouTube. We're just going to watch it on YouTube. And then we're going to watch the next game we're playing next week. I have to first release it on YouTube before we can actually watch it. So I'll release it and you guys will get a sneak peek. Season 2, Sarah's deaths. Okay, cool. No, stop, Sarah. You fucking died your last episode. Stop trying to hog the screen time. You're dead already. Alright? Stay dead! Walking Dead. Gig. Dead. Game. S2. Endings. And if someone doesn't have a video uploaded of all the endings in one video, I'm just gonna WTF.jpg. All endings. That works. This is acceptable. Of course, Pewdiepie. All out of tears. Okay. 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 Okay, okay, okay. I should probably do better thumb. What the fuck is this? Oh, Drakengard 3. Of course! This is so fitting. Become human. That is so fitting. Become Kuma. It's so fitting. It's fitting on so many levels. Kuma, become human. YouTube edition. He's messing with your timeline. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, Kenny lives in this one. Alright, cool. So let's rewind to the moment. And then we'll watch the tissues at the ready. Where are my tissues? Oh, here they are. Alright, I'm good.
Jane!
Vodka.
Okay? Where's the kid? Jane, where is he?
Oh, this is the PC version.
Where is he?
He's...
What are you saying? No.
No!
See, I can understand Kenny's reaction to that. I was like, what the fuck did you do? I was the same.
Clem,
Up until this point, I understand Kenny. I'm with Kenny on this one. Jane, that was a bad move.
Just trust me, Clem.
How could you let this happen?
You have to trust me. You're gonna see what he really is.
What happened to Nier Automata? We're gonna get back to it after we do the LP, I promise. We're up to the C route.
Get out of my way.
Kenny?
How could you kill a fucking child?
I didn't kill him! It was an accident, Kenny!
See,
I won't back down from you, Kenny.
Shut up!
it just escalated.
I'm warning you.
It just escalated. She pulled out a knife. They're not talking now.
Don't you come near me, you son of a bitch.
Alright, and then he escalates it. Alright, Kenny fucked that one up. So he's going for the for the kill now. He's going for the kill.
Let go!
He's holding a knife and he's going for the kill. Kenny was going for the kill.
Jane!
Guaranteed.
Asshole!
Fucking dare!
Kenny was going for the kill.
Oh my god! This is all your fucking fault!
Piece of shit!
Kenny's not actually a bad fighter.
go.
It's just
I ain't going nowhere.
Fine. Fucking psycho!
This is on you!
Run!
Not happening.
Please.
see now she's going for the kill. Fuck me.
I'll fucking kill you!
Kenny's just got the weak point on his eye. If he didn't have that, he could have killed her.
What you're doing!
Then again, she didn't aim in the dick.
Listen to me!
Get her off! Baby killer!
God damn it!
Nah, they were both going for the kill. Kenny would have killed her. Kenny was trying to kill her.
Kill you!
Guaranteed. He was going for the neck and holding a knife. He didn't need to do anything. He wanted to kill her. He was going for the kill. Yeah, she can't. From this position, she doesn't have the strength. And he's using his weight. The best thing you can do in this position is roll the other person across. You use your leg and use your force to roll them across. You can't actually keep it off. You don't have the leverage in this part. Even me at maximum strength, I can only do like 30 kilos. This guy's got all his weight. You'll always lose. The best thing you can do is like that and flip. You basically use your left leg to flip them over.
He's gone, Clem. She just... How could she do that? Oh, Jesus. He's gone.
Don't shoot Kenny! What the fuck?
Did this happen?
Imagine she just shoots Kenny. The fuck, Clem? He stabbed her leg? You don't need your bottom of your leg, you just need your knee. So you don't need the bottom part. Plus, you would have had enough adrenaline. With that amount of adrenaline in fight or flight mode, it doesn't even matter. You would have been fine. But Jane fucked up. What the fuck was she thinking?
AJ.
Jane, that's on Jane. She fucked up. She should not have done that.
You okay?
He thought she left the kid to die.
Let me see him.
Jane fucked up. You can't defend that. She fucked up. Even if it's like, oh, I did it to push your buttons. What the fuck?
I won't let you out of my sights again. That's a promise.
And that stomach slash.
She was nuts,
He's
Clem.
losing
A
blood.
disturbed person that had her own agenda, that was looking out for herself.
He's gonna bleed out.
Hey, listen.
He doesn't even
I
have
didn't want
pressure
that
on
to
the
happen
wound.
either. I thought she'd killed Alvy, Clem, and at any point she could have stopped what was happening by saying he was fine.
She wanted to fight. I'd never, ever hurt you. You understand? I was protecting you. You believe me, right?
Fuck!
Just imagining what she did to Alvy. Everything just went black.
I believe you.
Okay. Thanks.
She fucked up! What the fuck? Who does that? Even I thought she left the baby in the cold to attract the walkers away from
There's
her.
some miles between us in this place.
Even I thought that. It's fucked up. You don't do that. Especially when you know the guy is irrational when the anger hits him and the only thing that's keeping him going is the fucking baby and you make him feel like you let the kid out to die in the snow. She pushed his buttons knowingly. That's fucked up. That's entrapment. That's literally a legal fucking defense for murder. She fucked up.
It's just a little further. We're almost there.
I sure hope that's a cook fire. Oh, we could use a hot meal right about now. Might be all I need.
I think Kenny would have died up until this point because of the slash.
I'll race you to the
There
top.
was a lot of blood in that slash, and a cut that big without bandages, and he would not be running 9 days later like that. The wound would open up. He doesn't have the supplies for the stitching. He doesn't have the antiseptics to stop the bacteria from spreading. It's cold. They're hungry. They're out of water. He would have died.
You cheated.
Oh, wow.
Holy shit. We did it, Clem. That's gotta be it.
Looks like a big wall.
Fucking Trump.
What? Out here? In the middle of nowhere? No. That's gotta be it.
Trump's wall.
What are we waiting for? Come on. This one's gonna be the one. Look at those walls.
We'll finally feel safe, Clem. Be able to sleep at night.
Whoa! Calm the fuck down. We ain't no walkers.
That's far enough.
Just stay still, Clem. Do as she says. Put your hands up, Clem.
Drop your weapons.
Just say we don't have any.
Approach the gate.
You gonna leave the gun there? Are you fucking insane?
Just a couple of people at the front gate. They don't look like trouble.
Bonnie!
Hi, I'm Edith.
Ah,
Name's Kenny.
thank Christ for
And
that.
this here's Clementine.
Hello.
It looks like they went
what a
cheap on the
handsome
character
boy.
design.
Look at him. What's his name?
Alvin. Jr.
Is there someone named Krista in there?
I don't think so, dear.
So, this is Wellington, right?
A lot of people call it that.
Okay. So, what do we do to get in?
Well, I'm afraid this is the part where I give you the bad news.
Oh, fuck.
The hell's this?
That's some supplies. Food, water,
What?
some medicine, a first aid
Why are
kit.
you giving us this?
Unfortunately, our community isn't accepting new members. We're over capacity as it is, and there's just not enough to go around if we keep bringing people in. Things might change in
You
a few
gotta be
months.
fucking kidding me.
I'm sorry. I really am.
That's a
But-
fucking container ship
We have
thing.
a baby.
This is hard for me too. I don't want to turn anyone away, especially children. But
Just take the kids.
What?
Please. Just take the kids. It's too dangerous out here for them.
Kenny,
It's just a little girl and a baby boy. You can make room for that. You can take back the supplies you gave us if that helps. Please, just... I need them to be safe. And it's safe in there. I know that. Just ask someone, please. They won't make it out here. Please.
Fuck.
I'll ask. Just give me a second.
Oh.
You don't need to look at me like that.
What the hell are you doing?
Look at these walls. It's safe here. You two will be safe. That's what's important now.
He would have sacrificed himself for her anyway.
We can take the children, but just the children. I made the case that...
Thank you. Thank you. Listen, okay? Listen. This is your chance. For you and this boy. I don't trust myself to keep you two safe. Not anymore. Please, I'm begging you. Please, stay here. Stay here, where it's safe. Where you two will have a chance.
No, no, no! Why are you doing this?
Because it's the only way. For both of you. Think about Alvy here. Please, Clem. Just do as I'm asking. This one last time. You'll meet people. You'll make friends. People better than me. Good people. That don't have to look at you and feel ashamed at what they put you through.
No! We're leaving! All of us! Together!
Clem, please. It's safe here. You need to
Stop.
think about the...
Stop! Okay? We're not staying, so just stop! That's that.
Sounds like she means business.
Yeah, it does.
Come on. We're leaving.
I'm only supposed to give out one per group, but... Look. If you're in the area, check back in a few months. We might be accepting people then.
Thank you for the help. And, sorry for the language.
Well, it's a shitty situation. We're all doing the best we can. You all stay safe out there.
That's the problem with my mind. My logical rationalization was he wasn't going to make it, so I shot him. But I'm not always correct. It was just probability. Probability doesn't mean survival or death. That's the issue.
You're as stubborn as a damn mule.
Yeah? Wonder where I got that from.
This is a timeline we could have had.
You'll make friends. People better than me. Good people. That don't have to look at you and feel ashamed at what they put you through.
Okay. Okay, we'll stay.
How the fucking Telltale forget that she slashed him?
This is the right decision. Okay, right. When he's grown, you tell him about his mommy and his daddy and all the people who tried to keep him safe. You tell him, okay? He deserves to know. I got, Oh, here. Take this. When he's old enough, you make him wear it. It'll keep the sun out of his eyes. That's important. All right. Good. Keep an eye out for him. Please. Now, you take care of Alvin here. You live a good life, okay? Don't waste this, okay? Now, I'm gonna go before one of us changes their mind. Now, I'm gonna walk away, and I might not look back. Not because I don't want to. I'm real glad to have met you, Clementine.
Wait. Fuck. No, fucking Drakengard piece of shit. If that's not a big boss salute, I don't know what the fuck is. Fab, I've literally got no tears left to shed. Like, that's the sad reality of it. I've lost enough people in real life and seen enough things in real life that there's absolutely nothing anymore that will push me over that edge. It's not about holding back. It's about the fact that I'm physically unable to express that emotion. I've just felt so much fucked up shit that a single loss, a single tragedy just doesn't do it anymore. I feel sad, but it's not enough sadness for my body itself to react to it. I mean, the closest I've been to it in recent years was probably Danganronpa 2 Trial 4. That was the closest. No, wait, Trial 5, sorry. That was the closest I was to it, and that was a train wreck waiting to happen. But it's just that it's just not enough. I've literally got no tears to shed. Literally, I don't. The last time I did cry was the last time I actually broke down, but after that my resolve just became that much stronger. It was a real low point. It was a real low point for me, and it's tragic in many ways, but I got through it, and as a result, I'm more robotic than anything, really. After that moment, I think for a few years my emotions were so suppressed that only now am I actually able to start feeling more and more and more. But for a period of 2-3 years, I literally felt nothing. I was like a robot. That's how suppressed my emotions were. I couldn't even relate to other people. I was all alone after that point. For about a period of 6 months, I was in complete, pretty much isolation, socially trusting nobody. And for like, a year and a half after that, I very slowly started spending time with people. But even then, there was so much emotional distance, which is why I sort of understand Jane. I understand the pain of loss and the reason why she's keeping a distance away from a group to not be hurt. But at the same time, for me to get close to people is a very difficult thing. Like, I've lost so many people in my time that I'm almost used to it. I'm almost expect it to happen, to the point that I'm pretty much incapable of forming emotional attachments. That's why I feel sadness, but the emotional attachment isn't that deep that it's able to hurt me. That's the thing. The roots are shallow. For many people, the emotional attachment they feel to, I absolutely love, Lee, and I respect Lee, and I respect Kenny. And I know for many people that would have completely broken down because that may have been the first or one of a very few losses they experienced. But for me, it's probably one of a lot more. So for me, it's something that isn't happening the first time, isn't happening the second time, isn't happening the 10th time. It's been sad to say it, but you start getting used to it. And that's the worst part. That's why I sometimes question, am I even human or am I robotic? Because sometimes the way my mind works, like that's where that decision of do you shoot Jane, do you shoot Kenny, really fucked me up. Because in that moment, I was aware of the way my mind rationalized the situation, and there was no emotion there. It was pure probability. And that's what really made me step back. The fact that my mind came to a decision without absolutely, with no emotional consideration at all. That's what scared me. The fact that I was able to make a purely rational decision based on the probability of survival. And only after I made that decision was I able to make the emotional, irrational decision of saying, Jane, fuck off. Because having Jane around would have at least helped a little bit of survival, even though she was unreliable and she could have run away at any moment. But having someone there to take a bite from a walker is better than not. But even that was a purely logical decision of you're only using her for survival. So that's what really freaked me out. That's what freaked me out. It wasn't the fact that I shot Kenny, which is fucking horrible, as we can see. But that wasn't what freaked me out. What freaked me out was that I was able to do it without feeling anything. That's what freaked me out. And I know what Kenny went through. I know how his mind works. And I know he had absolutely nothing but the best intentions. This doesn't surprise me at all. I know for a fact he would have sacrificed himself in a heartbeat to save someone else. He did it in season 1. He would have died for Clem with no hesitation. Same thing for the baby. What freaked me out was that I was able to just cut him off, discard him without blinking. That's what freaked me out. The fact that I understood this person as a person, respected him as a man, and for being able to keep going after everything he's been through, and yet discarded him on a purely logical choice. That's what freaked me out. The fact that I was able to keep my head in that situation is what freaked me out. This doesn't surprise me. I know for a fact he would have begged to let the kids in and play on the emotional strings of the woman. So many parents did that during wars. They would give their babies to soldiers and just beg, take the kid. It's happened. I've seen it happen. I understand that. I can understand what's going through the minds of the parents. I can understand what's going through the minds of the soldiers. That's that emotional decision. What really fucks me up is that if I was in that decision, what happens if I say no because I'm so rational? That's what fucks me up. I'm questioning whether or not I have that moral compass that makes someone human. Because humans aren't just logical. We can be logical. We can be rational. We do have survival instincts. But it's not that necessarily makes us human. What separates us from the animals is the fact that we're able to empathize on a very deep level for others. And that's why I love dogs so much, because dogs can love their owners so much that they sacrifice themselves for their owners. That's why I love dogs so much. Because in a sense, they are more human than most humans. Now, I see a lot of the comments and a lot of people get what I'm saying and see where I'm coming from and don't judge me and support me, and I really do appreciate that. It's just, that's what's really going through my mind in this situation, which is why I'm sharing. I would very rarely share an insight like that, but it would also be disrespectful for me not to, because you guys have stuck through thin and thick in order to see what I think in this situation, and not sharing that would not be respecting you guys, because you guys have supported me through so much shit that me letting you guys down by keeping things to myself out of fear of being judged would just be cowardice. And cowardice is something that disgusts me personally. And it disgusts me, and a lot of people would say, what do you mean it disgusts you? It disgusts me because I've seen what happens due to cowardice. When people lock up, people die, people lose, it's fucked up. That's why it disgusts me. Weakness disgusts me. And that's why I endeavor not to be weak. That's why I have such a big chip on my shoulder, which is why I understand complex characters like Kenny and Jane. They are complex. Their motivations are complex, and it is very difficult to judge them. Jane is in her own way trying to save, or she believes she's trying to save Clem, the way she couldn't save her sister. So really, she's doing it in a selfish way to redeem herself of the guilt. Up until now, she has kept moving and not formed any attachments and trying to rationalize that she's not responsible for her sister's death. But that's what keeps her up at night. That's the thought that keeps coming back. Her sister, her sister. What could she have done to stop her sister from dying? Whether it's something that keeps clawing at her soul. She's trying to find redemption through other people. I'm not saying that she shouldn't be doing that, but what I'm saying is her motivation is complex. We can't exactly judge it, but it's fucked up what she did. It's fucked up what she did. She pulled Kenny's strings. She pushed his buttons and pushed him into a corner where she knew that he would try to kill her. The fucked up thing is that she did that knowingly and willingly. That's what makes her a monster. She knew the emotional reaction Kenny would have. And she knew she could handle him. But she wanted to do it to prove a point to Clem. That's fucked up. That makes her a bigger monster. She's trying to say Kenny's bad because he's irrational and has anger issues. Well, you're fucking cornering and entrapping a man and then waiting to slaughter him afterwards to prove a point. That makes you more sociopathic than it does him. He's acting out irrationally because of anger because he wants to protect Clem and a child with good motivation, whereas you, for selfish reason, want to make yourself feel better by destroying a man. It's a very difficult thing to weigh. I can understand why she's doing it. But at the same time, I feel strongly that she's wrong. Morally, at least. That's what my rationale is telling me. What she's doing is wrong. Sarah's death story purpose was to trigger Jane, because both times she's watching Clem try to save someone who locks up similarly to her sister. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Pushing people's buttons in situations like this, it's essentially entrapping people in a situation where they're going to act out. It's making them do something they wouldn't otherwise do. It's like, exactly what Jane did, right? Make him feel that Jane killed the kid, sacrificed the kid to save her own skin, to show like, oh, look, Kenny's angry and he gets violent. He's violent because of what you did. It's like me coming up to the street and punching a person in the face, and then they hit me back and I say, oh, look, he's assaulting me. What? What fucks me up is people judge people on the action and not the reasoning behind it. How did we get to that action? That's often more important than the action itself. Same thing with Lee. Oh, he murdered a senator. He's just another one of those bad people that murdered a political figure because of something. But they're going to completely ignore the fact that the senator was fucking his wife. The man walks into a guy fucking his wife. How would you feel? Have you ever seen a woman or a man walk and spot their partner out with someone else? What happens? A fight happens. Why? Because it's an emotional reaction. But no, with Judge Lee, oh, he murdered a senator. Put him in jail. What kind of fucking judge sentences this man to jail? And what fucks me up even more was I probably know why. Which is probably why they made Lee a black man. Yeah, I'm fucking calling it out. There was a young kid he's the youngest kid in the US to be sentenced to death. He was sentenced to death and executed by electric chair for murdering 2 girls with a pipe. Years later, they proved that the kid could not physically pick up the pipe because the pipe was half his body weight. And the kid would not physically be able to lift up this weapon, let alone swing it. But he was executed after a hasty trial and spent 90 days in solitary confinement 100 kilometers away from his parents. A kid. The youngest kid in US history to be executed. Spent 100 days in solitary confinement. And the last time he got to see his parents was when he was strapped to a fucking electrical chair. And you know why they fucking found him guilty so easily? Because it's a lot easier to convict a black kid because of a premeditated bias these fuckwits had because of why. A kid's color. They don't see a kid, they see color. And because they see color, they're like, oh, fucking kill him. That's fucked up. That we live in a society where pieces of shit like this are in positions of power and decision making. Who's the real monster? And it happens every day. And no one gives a shit. It's such a convenient thing. You would think when information is so freely available that everyone in the world can talk with each other, that people would realize that humans are humans. And it's how you raise them that determines who they become. Not the color of their fucking skin, the color of their eyes, the color of their hair. If I said, oh, based on the color of your hair, I can predict your personality, you'd say I'm fucking crazy and I've watched too much anime. What's the difference between that and the color of someone's skin? Nothing! People like to take the moral high ground. People are full of shit. Sorry, that really struck a chord with me. It was just, Well, the issue is with the freedom of information is that they're trying to suppress it. I mean, they just locked up Julian Assange. The US wouldn't give the country that was giving him asylum aid, $1 billion of aid, unless they gave up Julian Assange. Why? Because he was hanging out the dirty laundry that the government didn't want him to hang out. All the corruption, all the pedophilia that's happening. You know how many of the fucking US congressmen are pedophiles? Let's not even get started on that. But of course, no one fucking cares. What's more important? Protecting the world and kids, or a fucking 800-year-old building that just burnt down? Let's be real for a second. That's what really gets me. We're a failure of a species. And then people wonder, oh, where's God? If you were to know... Are we really worth saving? Ask yourselves that. The second fatal flaw of empathy. Empathize with the wrong person and you'll regret it. The world's run by wolves. Simple as that. Edward Snowden. I know about Snowden very well. I was very aware of Snowden and Assange back in high school. It's just that people at high school called me absolutely crazy. That's why I'm so adamant about some video game series, because they really make you think. And without spoiling it, the whole Russian thing on elections and control of the freedom of information was discussions that I was having back in the early 2000s with people, but they called me crazy. And now it's a reality. Facebook modifies the content that you get in order to swing political opinions. They can silence opinions which they don't agree with. Therefore, everything that you're being exposed to is to steer your thinking a certain way. They've already figured out content programming on such a way that they could steer your thinking towards what they want you to think by suppressing things that they don't agree with. It's the same thing they did in Nazi Germany. It's the same thing. The thing that fucks me up is that people see it and they ignore it. History is rhyming. It doesn't repeat, but it rhymes. And we've got the same thing. Taking away weapons. In New Zealand, after that shooting happened, they ordered that all the automatic weapons need to be taken away. Do you know how many were surrendered willingly? 37. 37 rifles were surrendered willingly. Cops are going door to door in New Zealand now, raiding homes. You know how many people were shot during those raids? You don't, because that's not on the news. Every time I see something on the news, like a building burning, ask yourselves, what are you being distracted from? Julian Assange was just taken into custody, being extradited to the US. He's probably not even going to make it to trial. He's going to end up being killed. He's going to have a heart attack or an insulin overdose like Milosevic did in The Hague. Accidents. Look how many people died that had information on, I don't know, let's say the Clinton family. Hundreds. Every prosecutor or anyone that speaks up or had any documentation, dead. Former assistants or something with information. Oh, their car breaks down on a train track and they all perish. Whoops. Or my favorite one was the guy went to a park with a shotgun, committed suicide. The casings were not found, neither was the shotgun. How the fuck does he blow his own head off with a fucking shotgun? or one of my favorite was the wife that passed away of one very prominent, I think he was a Rothschild heir. She hung herself on a doorknob. Don't believe me? Look it up. The world's led by wolves. I'm not telling you guys what to think. I'm just telling you guys to think and question what you believe. Because is it really an original thought, or is that something that you heard from someone? Think for yourselves. Don't be sheep. That's all I ask. Disagree with me. By all means. Just make it your own decision. How do you even know stuff that is not on the news? The internet, my friends, you can find plenty of things on the internet. Or just go on the Discord and discuss things with some people. People will show you. You'll learn everything. How to use VPNs, how to stop tracking, everything. Everything. Alright, let's continue. I think I just gave the red pill to a few people, and their minds are blown. Nah, it was just a normal doorknob. Did you ever consider that the law is only there to stop certain people from doing certain things and it doesn't apply to others? What happens?
She's gone, Clem. She just... How could she do that? Oh, Jesus.
All I gotta say is, if you want an example, go through the MGS series. All I gotta say.
Do it. Just do it.
Fuck! God, this is by far the worst fucking ending. She just fucking shot him. I'll get back to that point in a second.
We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay.
Wow. Fuck! Oh, fuck! Yeah, all I gotta say is, like, that question, go through the MGS series, you'll have your answer. Mind you, that was made back in the early 2000s. That's why people call me crazy. It's actually happening now. But here's a food for thought. That celebrity from Broadwalk Empire, whatever the fuck, that made that false claim that 2 white guys beat up the shit out of him and it was proven that he was lying. False police report. False everything. You can go to jail for making like a false statutory declaration, right? You can go to jail for it. Or a false affidavit. It's a jailable offense. It's a felony. The judge dropped everything. Closed room court, so you can't see exactly why it happened or what happened. And the case is sealed, which means there's no transcript. So clearly the judge, who was supposed to find this person guilty based on this evidence, chose not to. Closed the court so no one could see what happened, and then sealed it so there's no transcript to wipe away the evidence. You didn't see that on the news. I wonder why. Maybe because 2-3 years ago, look at who's next to Michelle Obama. Just saying. Just saying. Because the prosecutor, before they swapped, was a close friend of Michelle Obama, and guess who was also a close friend of Michelle Obama? The guy that was being prosecuted. Which technically shouldn't happen in law, but what do I know? Look this stuff up, guys. I'm not lying. Welcome to justice. It's not about what you know, it's about who you know. But yeah, to answer your question about digital information manipulating the thoughts of the masses, go through MGS, guys. That's why I'm pushing this game so much. Go through MGS 2 and 3 and you'll know exactly what I think without spoiling it. Funny you should say that, but we'll watch it after this. I should probably release it now, though, so we can actually watch it. This scene is the same for all outcomes 9 days later. Oh, this is the one we did. Yeah. She just has the baby. This is the one where we save Jane. She walks alone. And this is the one where we go with Jane. Light was right. The world is rotten. Although Light became... When you really think about it, Light killed a lot of fucking people, but he killed bad people. That's the thing. There's no right or wrong. His interpretation of right. But then he started killing innocent people. Don't forget that. He started killing innocent people. Which isn't the right thing to do. Killing those hardcore criminals that are out there killing people, I can empathize with. Killing the innocent? No. No. All I'm saying is a hard no. Innocent people, no. You killed the innocent, done. Cross that line. There's no way I can agree with you. I can't. Morally, I cannot.
Are you okay?
Poor little guy.
He's alive.
I understand if you're upset. AJ was never in any danger. I was just going to try to talk you into coming with me.
This
I
bitch.
just thought if you saw Kenny like that, you'd know we'd have to leave him.
This bitch.
Look, Clem, I'm sorry. I didn't think Kenny would go that far.
Oh, fuck.
But it's over now.
Fuck this
We're all
bitch.
safe. We're going to be okay.
I can't really.
It was a stupid plan.
I can't forgive her for
never have
that.
lied to you.
I can't forgive her for
I thought
that.
it was the only way you'd see.
I can't forgive her for that.
Oh my God, Kenny, you have to forgive me, please. We can just leave all this behind us. Please. I did it for you, Clem.
I forgive you, Jane.
I can't. I can't. That.
Thank you. Thank you, Clem.
How the fuck?
You were right about Kenny. All along, you knew what he was gonna do.
It's over now, Clem. Let's just put all this behind us.
I can't accept this ending. I can't accept Clem thinking that Jane would be right in this situation. I can't accept that. I don't think Clem is that fucking stupid to believe that Jane was in the right to make Kenny believe that the kid was dead. I don't think Clem is that naive. Clem is not that naive. She's not that fucking green. Let's see what happens.
Can't see much from here. Come on.
Like, I understand the move of coming back for supplies. I understand that. But what she did to Kenny is fucked. It's wrong. I don't agree with it. I do not agree with it.
I'm glad you didn't have to see that happen.
I can understand Kenny's anger to him.
I've seen worse.
I can understand that. But what Jane
Here's
did...
the food. Clem, this formula. Bonnie was right. The greenhouse is in good shape. You know, maybe we should stay here a while. See how it goes.
Just stay behind me.
Clem. Come on. They don't look armed.
Who the fuck? Oh, that motherfucker.
This your place?
Yeah, it is.
Really?
Yeah? Why?
We need help.
My boy, he ain't doing so good.
He's got his hand
What's wrong
behind
with
him.
him?
He's got a gun or
Look,
something.
don't worry. He ain't bit. Just hungry.
He's got a gun or
We've
something.
been walking for weeks. Ran out of food a couple days back. That your kid? Where you girls been?
Why do you care?
Whoa, I didn't mean nothing by it.
Everywhere. All over.
You, been up north?
Yeah.
Yeah, us too.
Keep your eye on him.
This place needs a lot of work.
Yeah?
Yeah, we could help you.
There's not that much food left.
Please. We won't make it another night out here.
Fuck, this is where the emotional
Look,
and the rational conflict.
I know you don't know us, and I know a lot of people out here say a lot of things. But I'm asking you, as a father, please, don't turn us away.
I don't know, Clem.
And she sees a kid.
They could be anybody. Do we really want to go through this again?
Please. We'll die out here.
Just give us a chance.
Come in.
Thank you.
Around the side.
You sure about this? This place is a mess, and I don't know how long that food will last.
I'm not sure about anything anymore.
The kid is showing signs that those
It's not
adults aren't
much.
safe.
But we'll make it better.
He is afraid. And the way that he just like did that to the female, you could see the
Just keep
aggression
your
in
eyes
that.
on him.
You know what I
He'll
mean?
be fine.
You know what I mean? And the way he had his hand behind, he was in a very defensive. And look how he's walking slowly, carefully. Sneaking almost. I don't trust them.
My name's Patricia.
Jane.
She's
Thank you,
distracting Jane.
Don't mention it.
See, she's distracting.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
Was she trying to pickpocket her? Yeah, told you. He had his hand on the gun. He had his hand on the gun. I fucking knew it. And I think that hug was to take away her weapon.
Cool hat.
I don't.
Yeah, thanks.
My mind just basically says pull out the gun and shoot him before he can turn around. But I'm fucked up like that right now. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me?
Please? I did it for you, Clem. For us.
Yet the adults care that much about the kid they're
We're
putting first.
free now. Come on. Let's just put all this behind
What about
us.
the ending where she told him to fuck off? Is that there?
Please.
Does he pull out the
Leave.
gun? He pulls
What?
out the gun. He pulls out the gun.
You heard me.
He
Now.
pulls out the gun.
Please.
He pulls it out.
Don't do this.
He pulls it out.
Are you sure you want to do this, little girl?
He pulls it out.
I mean, what if we're dangerous?
What if I
You played the wrong hand, buddy.
am? Come on, honey.
Powerful she is with the dark side. Careful. Don't want a bullet wound in that
Thanks
ass.
for doing that. After looking at that kid, I wasn't sure if I could.
We have to look out for ourselves now. Sometimes you have to hurt someone else to protect the people you care about.
Am I the only one saying she should have
A
shot
friend
them to
told me
take the
that
gun?
once.
I'm fucked up right now.
They might come back.
Yeah, the kid doesn't want to go with them. The kid does
Then we'll
not
be
want to go
ready.
with them. The kid does not want to go with them. He's basically like, it's like saying, help me. Fuck me. Fuck! Ah, the world is so fucked up, you can't... And that's the thing, you can't save everybody, but I hate it! I hate it. Yes, I did release a video. Next week, we're playing another game. I played it yesterday during the live stream to give people a sneak peek. It'll only be fair if I give you guys the same sneak peek. That's why I had to release it a few moments ago. Ooh! Ooh, 25520. What the... Ooh, that's looking nice. Oh, that's looking nice. Fuck. Alright, don't rub your own ego, Kuma. Stop playing with yourself online. This ain't Twitch. This ain't Twitch. Alright. So, it's not showing it, is it? Next week, we're going to be playing something that I keep recommending highly to people. Took a little while to get this done. I know I released an extended version, but I don't really expect everyone to watch 20 minutes. So there is a spoiler-free 4-minute version. I want to try to get people a little bit hyped up for next week. It's probably going to be 2 streams of 4 hours each, unless I do it in a 1 8-hour stream, and then we can turn it into an LP. All I gotta say is if you find The Walking Dead emotional, if you cried in this season of The Walking Dead, you're going to need more tissues. All I'm saying. Do you want to know something about Jane? We find out next season since you aren't in that timeline and don't approve of it. You could say something. I think the point is Jane's ending is that after everything, she, Clem, can trust anyone or anything. The fucked up thing is, and in our timeline we don't have Kenny. Every time... Luke was a good guy. Kenny was a good guy. But unfortunately, all that Clem has is herself now. That's it. Jane got pregnant after her time with Luke. Fuck! Oh, an ad? Well, that's the first time in a while. No! Up next, you fucking spoiling pieces of shit. Don't spoil it. Don't look at the recommended videos for MGS. Fuck, that's so bad. Never look at recommended videos when you're watching MGS. There's so many spoilers. Fuck. We're doing MGS next week. And then the sponsors are going to have a vote on what's the game that follows. It'll be 2 4-hour streams unless we do a massive 8-hour stream. And there should be about 5 Let's Play videos for it. So, just like yesterday, I want you guys to enjoy the trailer. And hopefully I'll see you guys there with a little bit of hype. It is going to get heavy. But it is enjoyable. It is enjoyable. So, enjoy. And I want to see your reactions. I want to see the reactions on the chat.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Snake, there are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Got it.
You will have 2 mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the President of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike, and stop them if they do.
Stay alert. He'll be through here. I know it.
Seriously, Snake. We're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
There's so much salt in regards to Jane. I can taste it. I can taste it. I think that's why we need a little bit of a breather in between The Walking Dead, because I have a feeling it's going to win the next vote. I have a feeling.
I'm counting on you, Snake.
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
It's possible.
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
You were there yesterday, Alex, I remember.
Sweet Jesus.
Don't move!
This is one of my favorite bits. It's just fucking awesome. Straight out of Hollywood.
Can you shoot me, rookie? Good. Just like that. I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. That exoskeleton. Who are you? Like you. I have no name. It can't be. Do you remember me now?
They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree.
Always looking forward to the next good war.
What's Metal Gear really designed for?
It's a mobile TMD. It's designed to shoot down nuclear missiles, only for defensive purposes, of course.
Liar! I already know that Metal Gear is nothing but a nuclear-equipped walking deathmobile.
The same as us.
You enjoy all the killing. That's why.
You're a hero, aren't you?
I'll be killed. That's enough crying. Pull yourself together.
It was all a big lie.
This thing could mean the end of the world.
After 30 long years, finally, the two of us meet. The brother of light and the brother of dark.
The one thing I really love...
Snake, it's showtime.
Okay, I'm ready to go.
The one thing I really love about the thing he does with the gun, they actually do that in Kendo and Kenjutsu, and the purpose of that really was, when you're turning around with a sword, you don't just turn around like this and you get slashed. You literally put it up on your shoulder and then you turn around with it. That way, if someone strikes, you're essentially deflecting the blade against your face. You've got your guard up as you're turning. It's the same sort of thing in martial arts. When you turn, you actually turn with your hands ready to block. Because if you turn around like this, like an idiot, you're going to get punched, you're going to get kicked, you're going to get stabbed, you're going to get shot. You never, A, let your eyes off someone that's got a gun pointed at you, and B, you never let the gun off them. That's what got Clem shot with the Russian. And that's what I really love about the MGS series. They actually hired ex-professionals, like a Navy SEAL. I think for MGS2, they hired an ex-Navy SEAL captain to come in and advise them on the military positioning, the tactics, the clearing of rooms. They had martial arts advisors. I better let off this before they start giving up next spoilers. But they literally did the background research and had people advising on how things would actually happen. And so the fight scenes, yes, they're heavily Hollywoodized, you know? There's music, there's fighting, there's epicness, but it's actually very real in how they do it. The actual techniques, the impacts, the injuries are accurate. So that's why I love this so much, because the realism is there. Yes, there are some elements, because this game is actually set in 2014. It was released in 1997. One game of the century. Metal Gear Solid 2 is set in 2017, but it more or less predicted the Trump-Hillary Clinton election very well. It predicted a lot of things, which is why it's so good, which is why I think the timing is very right before the next few elections. And it does inspire a lot of thinking, but it is an emotional roller coaster. It is an action-packed, jam-packed, almost James Bond, Uncharted. It is just epic. It plays like an interactive movie. The cinematics are well made. The music score is amazing. That's why I rate it so highly, and that's why I believe it's so enjoyable. And I think 2 streams, or one very long stream of this, is an excellent way to experience something new in between games and give everyone a taste. And then I'm pretty sure everyone's going to be hyped for MGS2. And once MGS2 happens, there's going to be a lot of people with their minds blown, because MGS2 did heavily inspire Danganronpa V3 in some elements. And when we get to MGS3 Snake Eater, I think people are just going to be pouring in tears and are going to be doing the big boss salute, which is why we have that emoji. And there are a few big ones. I still have the PlayStation 1 game. I still got it. I've got 2 of them. I bought 2. Because there's a well-known glitch at the end of the game where it doesn't finish the rolling credits. I bought Twin Snakes from the UK on eBay. And I've got the Nintendo Wii converter so we can actually plug it into the computer. MGS1 on PlayStation 1 is great, but the thing is, many people would get turned off by the graphics, so I believe it's a lot wiser to go through the Twin Snakes HD remake, because it's going to have more people get in on it. If people just jump into MGS2, we can always go back to 1. So that's what's happening next week. Thanks for coming to this stream. I will edit it out. Thank you for the real talk. Thank you for all the love and support. I really do appreciate it. Thank you to all the mods keeping the chat clean and dealing with the trolls. Thank you to all the sponsors that are helping fund all the games and the equipment and the power builds. I really do appreciate it. You guys have no idea how much it means to me to actually have people. I never really felt comfortable, which is why I never really wanted to open up donations and things like that. But with the changing environment of YouTube, where the ad revenue is basically non-existent, I was really forced in a position to see those that actually were willing and able to donate, that they could, but I'm always transparent with it as to what we're buying, and I really do appreciate it. We ended up getting a PlayStation 4 thanks to you guys, so we can play games like The Walking Dead, The Last of Us, and I'm very transparent with where all that money's going. So I really do appreciate it, guys. I really do appreciate your support. Without you guys, we wouldn't actually be able to play games like this. We wouldn't be able to get a PlayStation 4 and play The Last of Us and The Walking Dead and Nier Automata and Uncharted and Until Dawn. Like, that's the thing. You guys make this possible, and I really do appreciate it. And I really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys. You make this happen. And when we get that Nintendo Switch, you know, we'll be playing Super Smash Brothers together. It's going to be awesome, but it really means a lot to me. So thank you. Thank you. I really do appreciate it, and I'm sure the whole community is very grateful, and thanking you guys too, because you make it possible. So thank you. I'll see you guys next week. During the week, I will edit out the Let's Play for Zero Time Dilemma and The Walking Dead, so you guys will have those 3 videos come out. I'll also sneak in a few Devil May Cry 1 edited Let's Plays, because it is a really awesome journey, and as is MGS. So I'll be editing out all the live streams in Let's Play format, because it's the only way that we can build hype and we can make it awesome, because some of the old Danganronpa videos are hitting thousands and tens of thousands of views. And if the video is not edited, a live stream replay is just sloppy. It needs to have that previously on, the highlight, and then we start strong, we finish strong. That's how we're going to make this community grow. So I'm going to put in a little bit of extra effort after work. I come and edit for about 30-something minutes before I go to sleep. Live stream on weekends. So I will be putting in the work. So thank you guys for all the ongoing support. Love you guys for it. I will see you guys next week. And until then, Ninja Kuma out. And happy Easter! Happy Easter. Spend some time with your families. If your family isn't around, give them a call. I'm sure they would appreciate it. Even if your families are sometimes assholes, I'm sure they will appreciate the call. And if they're assholes from the telephone call, well then fuck them. They don't deserve you. So make sure you spend some time with your families. Make sure you spend some time with your loved ones. I'm going out with Hutchon tonight. We're going to go eat Korean barbecue with some other friends. We're going to an all-you-can-eat. And then tomorrow we're going to the Easter show. I was going to work and help my uncle work on renovating a house. But Hutchon was like, oh, do you want to go to the Easter show? So I basically spent one whole day on Friday that I had off renovating. Worked really hard, and I'm taking today and tomorrow off to spend some time with friends and Hutchon. So make some time for your family, because you never know when they're not going to be there. So value them while they're around. Don't let that moment hit you like Kenny, where you really wish you had more time. Make the time. Make the time. We make the time for what's important. If I can make the time to be here every week with you guys, waking up at 7 o'clock in the morning, drinking my coffee and having fun, you guys can make some time for your family and your loved ones. Don't let it bite you in the ass later. Spend some time with them. Spend Easter with them. Spend Christmas with them. It really means a lot to them, especially your parents. Even if you've moved out, even if you're old, spend some time with your family. So happy Easter. I hope you have a great one. Till next week, Ninja Kuma out. Bye. See you then, guys.